There we go. Everything should be live. Welcome back, everybody. It is time for some more LATIOS shiny hunting in Dynamax Adventures. Internet is still acting a little bit of interneting, so not able to do a first lobby DA. But we are rocking and rolling. Let's go. Honestly, I think for once I'm actually going to go with the Ninjask. Like, I think LATIOS might be one of, if not, I guess Mewtwo to a degree. I guess to a degree, Mewtwo, you could have it be like a reasonable case made for that. Ooh, a Selgor. I probably will actually go for the Selgor over that. Yeah, I probably will go for the Selgor. So I do need shiny Buffalon. What's the water type? Marsh type. Okay, no, we go for the Buffalon. We go for the Buffalon. Hello, how's everybody doing today? Hope you all are doing good. Hello there, me Pokemon. Welcome, Taryn. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Dynamax hunting time for the thing. Oh wait, why is the screen not working? There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. Screen was being weird. Okay. Yeah, so the screen was being a bit weird, technology being technical difficulties, but we're back to working now. Back to working. Yeah, the screen was being a bit weird. Screen was being a bit strange, but now it is back to that. Sorry about that little slight delay. There we go. It is working. It is doing good. I appreciate that. Hopefully we get the light goal at 20. Hopefully we do. That's also one of the many issues of Ninjask. It is paper thin. It is absolutely non-existent levels of bulk. It is non-existent levels of bulk. Yes. Cheer on. We are doing good. We are doing well, everybody. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't done so already. Oh, Will-O-Wisp. That's how we burnt it. I was like, how the freak do you burn Buffalo? I was like, oh wait, right, because of that. It's a little bit of a shame we don't have any way of actually doing more damage to it, but I mean the attack doctor's good. Masuda or Spawn KOs. For what method, me Pokemon? Is there a specific Pokemon you're going for? Or, because I mean, the Pokemon will determine whether or not a certain one is better than the other. Because the thing is, Brilliant Aura only works. Brilliant Aura only works for the Pokemon that is having the Brilliant Aura glowing around them, and those are not always spawning in. Yes, hopefully the internet will actually be working. So what is the news, Notaboa? What is the news? Speaking of also other news assorted stuff and things, EBL is going to be starting up soon. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Week 1 we're going up against Pidge. And Pidge has Ditto once again. So that's not going to be fun for our heroes. I have to deal with another Pidge Ditto. Got a shiny Orthworm. For Army second shiny today. Wow. Nice. Nice. I do like Orthworm. You know, we plan, we ball. I don't have a main Pokemon. Ah, I see. I see. My first shiny was Metang. Nice. Yeah, Metang is... The Beldum family is one of the most annoying Pokemon to act... Well, then again, they actually did make it easier to get them. Hello there, LATIOS Ultima. Welcome. Johnny, boy, very nice. Welcome in. One of the mods, go grab LATIOS Ultima's link, please. Like, I can't not read the name Ultima and not think of Godzilla Ultima from Godzilla Singular Point. I am the wrong person to ask about, like, Pokemon to shiny hunt. I am incredibly freaking indecisive myself. I am probably one of the worst people to ask for recommendations on a shiny hunt. Because I don't need to bluff them. You know, let's go Guizing. Let's go Guizing. The older name multiplies becomes mortal weapons. Yeah. I know, again, it comes with, like, Ultimate, but yeah, no, one of the different names of Godzilla is in Singular Point. How do I evolve it again? Oh, Metang just evolved into Metagross at level 45, not 44. Yeah, Metagross is, I believe, the lowest level pseudo-legendary evolution. Again, Froakie, get Greninja, what I fly Froakie to get Greninja, Mudkip. Alright, that was good. Yeah, it's just levels. It's just a level up. Yeah, it's weird. You wouldn't expect it to be just as simple as leveling up. Like, it's such a simple thing. I love it. Yeah, that's good. Also, speaking of our secondary channel, recommend giving a check to our secondary channel, Max Aloe. We've got all kinds of Godzilla-related videos over on there. Depending on how something goes, tomorrow, because I have a video in the pipeline to go up tomorrow. And depending on how the thing does today will determine whether it goes up or not. Because I've noticed this very weird trend when it comes to the secondary channel. The best doing videos are on Tuesdays, which makes absolutely zero sense. What do you think of the new regulation 8 rules? I'll be honest, Latios, I haven't even checked out the Reg 8 rules. Let me go check those, the Regulation 8 rules. Regulation 8 Pokemon. Because I'm kind of stepping a bit away from VGC for a while, largely because the rule changes they made. All Paradox Pokemon are ineligible. Ooh, interesting. Paradoxes, Treasures, Legends. Return to the Regulation G rule set from April. Regulation 8 allows all Pokemon in Kitakami, Paldea, Indigo Disc, but the Pokemon that are... Okay. Well, I mean, Mythicals are always banned as is. Also, it's Paradoxes. Okay. Interesting. So it's basically resetting everything to Reg A, just including all Pokemon that Paldea and Kitakami added. That's an interesting idea. I like that idea. It reminds me a lot of when... Reminds me a lot of when in Sword and Shield they did... I think it was Series 7, where you could not Dynamax anything. There was no Dynamaxing, no Gigantamaxing in, I think it was Series 7. It might have been Series 6 or Series 8. It was one of those ones, and I loved it. You know, it was great. Yeah, I'm entirely with you in agreement on that. It is a very refreshing breath of fresh air. I love it. Because people don't like the big legendaries. This is something that very, very few people actually like. Having the legendaries and the restricteds be in play in competitive. Now, I will still say Megas were more powerful than legendaries and more powerful than, well, they were more powerful than legendaries. Because they had more efficient stat distributions. But I don't like playing with any of those things, because they're too... Well, then, I mean... But the small legendaries, those aren't really that bad. Because, again, they have basically base stat totals that are in line with non-legendary Pokemon as well. They're not really that bad. Yeah, like Volcarona, it's basically got the same stat line as most of them. But aside from the most common Pokemon, like Incineroar, Rillaboom, Ect Pokemon will have a chance to shine. A little bit of Fluttermane or for action form of this. Well, I mean, Fluttermane just beams everything into oblivion. It's Fluttermane. It's Fluttermane. You know, I agree. I very much completely agree that it will be a very good change of pace. May or may not be doing a little bit of that myself, again, for playing in that, because, again, the changes they made to regulate, the changes for VGC going forward, and that you basically need to participate at all events, which is not fun. Yeah, thank goodness for Fluttermane. The thing is, I don't really mind Fluttermane that much. I mean, I know why. I mean, I know why people don't like Fluttermane, and I'm like 87% in agreement that yeah, no, Fluttermane's strongs. But like, it's no priority. Fluttermane's just gone. He's deleted. Though I do expect what we're gonna be seeing is like expanding force Armarouge everywhere. Yeah, I enjoy the battling, but I also do enjoy a lot of Draft League, which is why I do a bit of a Draft League these days, Latios. Which, funny enough, Latios is on one of my Draft League teams. Going to be using him in a match possibly tomorrow, which is going to be fun. The fact I got a freaking round 7 Latios is a crime. Like, round 7 Latios. That thing should not be around. That thing should not be on the table at round 7. That thing should not be on the table at round freaking 2. You know, Latios is like is almost always a round 1 pick. That thing is one of the best Pokemon in a Draft League. I actually had Latios in a previous Draft League team, and it also did very well. But the thing is, I'm going against a Roaring Moon with it, so it's like, not fun. Like, Roaring Moon scares me. Hello there, Twiggy the Mighty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. If you ever done Draft League, I will always keep Latios my squad no matter what. Well, the thing is, someone might draft it before you. Latios is a very, very common first pick. Well, not first, but like a Latios is a very common round 1 pick because it is so good. Especially now with the buff they made to Luster Purge, it is practically a guaranteed round 1. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Like Latios has always been a fantastic Pokemon in Draft League. It is very fast, has a very high special attack, and has a very wide move pool. You never really know what a Latios is going to be bringing. I mean, nowadays you know it's probably almost always going to be bringing Luster Purge. But, like, it's got Aura Sphere, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind. It's Flip Turn now. Like, Aura Sphere. Used to get Mystical Fire, doesn't get Mystical Fire anymore, which I'm kind of okay with that. You know, you never really knew what Latios could be teching week in, week out. I mean, it could even go like Thunder Wave. You know, it could go Scarf, it could go Specs, it could go Life Orb. You did not know what this thing. It could go Trick. Like, it could be a tech support set. It had so many things that it could do. And it was basically this constant guessing game of what the freak is this thing bringing this week. I'm sad I got my Sword Shield DLC because I wasn't in stock at CEX. I know what that is. The other one I got my Sword Shield DLC. Well, I mean, I'm sure you'll be able to get another copy, but right now it should still be in stock today. These days. You know, it's definitely a scarifying thing to go against a Latios. I hope that Latios does good for me. So much coverage. So good. CEX is a British game. Interesting. Fascinating. That would explain a great deal. Yeah, I'm not the most familiar with a variety of things outside of the U.S. when it comes to like store names. It's a skill issue. It's a skill issue. Man, we ball. We got plans. We got embarked. Oh, good crit. Very good crit. A lot of getting death crit. Speed boost. Speed boost. Now Dynamax. Now we can go. Yeah, no, Latios is gonna be fun. Like, my team in that Draft League is absolutely insane. Also, seemingly, the person that they had before, they had Palafin in the previous one, and... No, they had... No, Palafin is Pidge. Pidge has Palafin. This guy had Galarian Zapdos formerly, and then he swapped out Gyapdos and picked up Roaring Moon. Which... I don't know if I'm more scared with or without the Gyapdos. Because, like, on the one hand, I can intimidate Roaring Moon. It's not good to scam people in Wonder Trades. It is not good to do that. That's not good. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was a bit like worried about before. Like, okay, well, it's Gyapdos. I can't use Intimidate on Gyapdos because it's got Defiant, and that's kind of bad for me. But Latios just beams that thing into next year. But then it's like, okay, it's a Roaring Moon. I can intimidate the Roaring Moon with my Gyarados. But it's also a Roaring Moon that outruns literally my entire team on a Sun team. So it doesn't even need to be Proto Speed Boost. It could literally just go actual item and Proto Speed. It's terrifying. It's horrifying. No shinies on the first one. Okay, let's see if we can... Why is the internet still interneting? Internet work. Okay, internet's not working. What the freak is wrong with this thing? This is why I hate technology. This is why I hate technology. Roaring Moon and the sun, it just straight up goes burp. Yep. Like, again, it's Dragon Dance. You just go Dragon, and it's like, what are we gonna do at that point? So, again, I got plans, I got ideas for that Roaring Moon, but at the same time, it's like, if something's gonna stomp me, it's gonna be that Roaring Moon. Which, I mean, I'm okay with that entirely, because Roaring Moon is literally my favorite Pokemon from Gen 9. So if I lose to a Roaring Moon, I'm not gonna be upset, because it's like, it's Roaring Moon. I love this thing. I'll go Dusclops. I'll go Dusclops. Internet not go brrrr. Not terrible lineup, all things considered. Well, could be worse. Could be worse. Ooh, I do need an Audino shiny. I could go for one of those. Alright. I don't need a Dreadnought shiny, but I mean, it still would be good. So we go... What is that? I could use an Absol shiny. I do need a shiny Absol, so I guess what we're going to do is we're going to go... I mean, I could swap out for the Audino and then use that. I just like Roaring Moon! I love hyper offense when it comes to Pokemon! And Roaring Moon is just hyper offense the Pokemon. I love this thing. It's so fun. It just destroys things. It just clicks a button and goes burr. I love it. It's just fun. Roaring Moon is just no thoughts, head empty, only attack. Which, I mean, I love, like, all Pokemon that are just no thoughts, attack only. Like, you look at, like, my top 10 favorite Pokemon, which, I mean, everything from, like, number 3 down to number 10 is in no particular order. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. It's all brute force, hyper offense Pokemon. It's like, you know, number one's Metagross, number 2 is Togekiss. But then it's like Excadrill, Tyranitar, Salamence, Dialga, Volcarona. The only odd one is Galvatron, and thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Hello, Kayla, welcome. You know, just like, it's everything that I love is just brute force, hyper offense tactics, and it's fun. I don't know why I just find them amusing. Hey, Kayla, how you doing? How you doing? I actually don't even know what that word means, Star. I just assume it's like, okay, you're saying too many good things about it. Hello there, Dragon Spiral Tower. Welcome back. How have you been? Hope you are doing very, very well. It's good to see you. I'm doing okay, Kayla. I'm doing pretty well. We're doing well. Skitter Schmack. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out for the Audino so that way none of the NPC AI bots can. I did. See, here's the thing, Star. I don't know what, like, 89% of these new modern fangled words mean. Because I was raised very literally, and words mean what, like, I'm a very words mean their literal definition. I was taught that from a young age, from a young, small, little computer processor. That words mean what the exact definition is. I'm very literal in that sense. Which is one of the reasons why, like, sarcasm kind of goes over my head at times, and also one of the reasons why, like, stuff in chat can kind of throw me off. I am very smooth brain, Kayla. You were 100% correct on that. I am an incredible smooth brain. Your words simply slide right off. Your words simply slide right off the brain. The smooth brain. I'm okay with this state. I'm okay with this fact of reality. Alright, announcements. Okay, happy Monday, everyone. We're one of the amazing battles in week 2. Nail biters. Contributions 3 is a thing. MVP of the week. Tone. Heat of the week. Battle of the week. All came down to the fan document. Nice, nice, nice. It'll be fun. I'm flipping out. Hello there, Geodeman. Welcome back. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. You're gonna go for the Dreadnought because I already have a Dreadnought shiny. I also have a Persian shiny as well. Well, we got meta. The smooth brain's correct. I am indeed very much the smooth brain. At least they slide. You know, they just go over my head. Well, I mean, they also go over my head because I'm short. I am 3 inches shorter than the average American male. Possibly maybe like 3.5 inches shorter. That's more. But hey, here's the good thing about being short. Puts less strain on your heart. So you actually live longer. Perks of being short. I'm doing very well today. I'm doing very, very well. Exploit avoided the attack because the rock slide missed. Interesting. So what is that? Sweet, lovely kiss or sweet kiss? Is that what I want for? I am average height of a agent. Interesting. Okay, so that kind of brings me to something when one of my friends showed me Yakuza. Because when he showed me like just videos of Yakuza, I was like, why is this guy so freaking tall? Because he just towers over everyone, Kiryu. And you mentioned, well, you know, like the height difference between like the US and a whole bunch of different countries. And that canonically Kiryu is 6 feet tall, which is why he just stands over everyone. Hello there, Shaw, welcome in. This is Pokemon Sword version. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Darrain Fault. Are you out of focus blasts? Is that thing actually out of focus blast? Slowly chipping away at Dreadnought. Slowly chipping away. Hello there, Pirate Hunter. Welcome in. Can one of the mods go grab Pirate Hunter's link, please? More strike. You could just target me with some more strike. I'm okay with this. Oh my gosh. Please get a freeze. No. Dang. Didn't get that. This is a fun Sword version. I enjoy Sword. I mean, Galar is not my favorite game by any stretch. I think it's like something middle of the road. Like if I was just stratify all the 3 gens, like all of the groups as being, you know, favorite is one category, mid is one, and then not favorite is the bottom. It's in the middle category. Not bad. Not bad, not great, but well, not bad. Has its good points, also has its failure points. Forget everything has its failure points. Skitter Smack. Why can you not use Skitter Smack on the freaking Wigglytuff? Thing. Wait a minute, I'm gonna start a playthrough of Violet. I'm trying to think, second fire type. I was thinking of the Devotion Duff. What do you think? I mean, both of them are pretty good. I mean, both of them are pretty good, aggressive special attackers. Hello there, Jameson TTM. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Pokemon! Surprise! And step herd, unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like, Delphox probably would be the better of the ones to go for. If you're only going to go for one, I feel like Delphox would probably be the answer. I do love peanut butter sandwiches, because peanut butter is delicious. Peanut butter is amazing. It is absolutely heckin' delightful. It is absolutely delightful. Slowly chipping away. I'm so glad Latios does not have pressure, it only has levitate, because otherwise we would probably... Well, then again, I've got Absol, so like Absol won't be in a too bad spot to bother. I never acquired taste for peanut butter, honestly. Myself is allergic, so it wasn't interesting. Fascinating. I guess that does make sense. First fire type of the playthrough is Chimchar. Nice. Firefighting, a lot of different type coverages on that. The Overlord is like Xavier type is better. Also, Typhlosion is better. Yes, in terms of offense capabilities, Delphox is much better than Typhlosion. It has a much better move pool. Because, I mean, that's one... I mean, I love Typhlosion. It literally was the first Pokemon we ever picked on the channel. But its move set is kind of garbage. In terms of special attacks, it gets, like, Solar Beam, Fire moves, and, like, Scorching Sounds, and that's it. Until they added, I think, Shadow Ball. Oh, it gets Extrasensory, too. But then they added Shadow Ball in Gen 9. Like, it's not great. It's better, but it's still not, like, a great, vast move pool. It's got its problems. Typhlosion is basically Choice Eruption Gober. Yep. Yeah, it's basically Eruption Gober. You are 115% correct on that. Again, it's a very narrow specialist. What it does amazing. The thing is, what it does, again, is very, very narrow. You know, I mean, if you're putting the thing on a Sun team, it is, I mean, again, it's... I mean, I hate saying this, I mean, someone's probably going to come and hunt me down for saying this, but, like, in many ways, it is an almost budget version of Charizard for a Sun team, because in every way other than Stealth Rocks, Charizard is a strict upgrade. You know, it has Solar Power as its hidden ability instead of, what, like Flash Fire. You don't have Eruption on it, but what you do have, you have Solar Power, which juices up all your moves even further. Want to get online? I'll join. We'd be very happy if you could join in, Dom. Now, our internet also isn't working at the moment, unfortunately. What a question. Does anyone know straight peanut butter on a spoon? Me. I do that, Judd, man. I sometimes just stick a thing in the peanut butter and I just have a spoonful of peanut butter. I mean, obviously I put the thing in the sink afterwards because I'm not going to stick the thing in again. But yes, thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many, many thanks. Also, if you're getting Infernape, you don't want to be physical attack. Well, I mean, Infernape can go mixed. Infernape is a lot like Blaziken in that it can go physical, or it can go special, or it can go both at the same time. And in a story playthrough, it realistically doesn't matter. That focus really only comes into large significance when it comes to things such as playing competitive. But if you're just doing like a solo playthrough, like a story mode thing, it's not going to be too invasive unless you're playing a game like BDSP, where, you know, in BDSP there actually is quite a bit of actual effort values, which do kind of skew things. Can't get online until the 20th. I love Infernape. The funny thing is, Infernape is one of my favorite starter Pokemon. Actually, it is my favorite starter Pokemon, despite being one of the lowest power pure offense starters there is. Its physical and special attack, I believe, are 108 exactly, to the 108 or 104, which realistically is not that high compared to a lot of the other starters. Most starters tend to have like 115. Most starters, if they are offensive based, again, like Blastoise, you know, is defensive in nature, so it's not really going to be too aggressive. They tend to have about 115, 110 for their offensive stats. Now, I mean, Infernape makes up for one of being a mix attacker and also being a lot faster than most. Let's see. Let's go to Infernape's actual stats, because I'm actually curious. Is it 108 or 104? I think it's 104. But I would not be surprised if it is 108. It's been a while since I've used an Infernape in an actual team. Also, Focus Miss, you don't mind. Well, I'm pretty sure it gets Aura Sphere these days. I'm fairly certain both Blaziken and Infernape learn Aura Sphere nowadays. Shiny in 5 grades, or less guaranteed. I mean, you can get the 5-star Gimmighoul Wraiths shiny. They are shiny possible. The odds are just stupid. 104. Yeah, 108 is Infernape's speed stat. That's what it was. Really, even with the power of death. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's reliability. It's simply reliability. Now, the thing is, when it's come to Infernape and really the physical fire types in general, when they are, well, not the physical types, the mixed fire types is, well, the mixed fire types, so Blaziken and Infernape, it's always been, do you want strong physical damage, or do you want strong special damage? Because if you go the physical end, your fire moves are not going to be nearly as powerful because you can't really use Flare Blitz. You just do not have the HP in the bulk to sustain heavy Flare Blitz recoil. But you get access to the vicious close combat. If you go for the special end of things, then yeah, you get the nuclear overheat. But your special fighting moves are a lot weaker. You gotta go for Aura Sphere, which is an 80 base power move, or it's Vacuum Wave, or you go Focus Miss. Hello there, Shelby. Welcome. I'm trying to get Chimchar and Pokemon. I'm based. I love Chimchar. By the way, if you're doing a fire only playthrough, Pokemon Second, yes. Old school fire types, countering Scarm Blade, go physical fighting and special fire. Yeah, based. Turbo based. No shiny Audino, no shiny Dreadnought, no shiny Absol, no shiny Latios. Sadness. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like on the stream and subscribe for more. Early game physical attackers better because in front against Mach Punch. Yeah. I mean, in Sinnoh, Infernape is by far the best starter. Infernape is, on a purely numerical level, the best of the 3 starters in Sinnoh. It has the most favorable matchups of all 3 of them. Now, I mean, you're not going to have, I don't think, you shouldn't have Monferno by the time you fight Rourke, but like, you got Gardenia, who you just demolish, and she's one of the most difficult gym leaders in the entire franchise. You know, she just demolishes Gardenia. Where the frick is going out with this? It does extremely well against the Perugly, which is a huge issue in Sinnoh. It demolishes Candace. It demolishes Byron. It smokes, yes, pun intended, Aaron. It does decently well against some of Bertha's team. Does not do well at all against, well, it's good against some, not good against others. Doesn't do well against Lucian at all. But, you know, it smokes Candace, it smokes Gardenia, it smokes Byron. Yeah, to a degree, it does well enough against Maylene, because against Maylene, the big problem is the Lucario, and it's good against Lucario. Rid of all the level 15 levels. Really? Chimchar's that low of an evolution level? I guess it would make sense. Because they probably did learn from Charmander that, because, fun little fact about Charmander, when it came to, not Heart Gold Silver, Fire Red Leaf Green, they gave Charmander Metal Claw as a level up move, specifically because if it didn't have Metal Claw, it would have literally nothing for Brock. In every other game, Metal Claw is an egg move for the Charizard family. In only Fire Red Leaf Green is it a regular move it learns by level up. Here we go. Alright, I guess we're just gonna stick to this side. I've wrecked Rourke with the combo power, but yeah. Hello, Dave O'Shea. Welcome to go for. I mean, I say go Cramorant. I love Cramo. Hello there, shiny party Bulbasaur. If one Pokemon we had all types and not stellar, what is it with? I mean, it would probably be like neutral to everything. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would make sense that they did give an early evolution level for the fire type starter, so it isn't completely toothless against the rock type gym leader. They did learn. Okay, good. Hello there, Drew K. Brought home a shiny Latios and a friend ball. Nice, very nice. Oh no, it's rock. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. How's everyone's day been so far, by the way? You know, not the greatest, because, you know, it is a Monday. And we here are not the biggest fans of Mondays. But we're doing okay. We doing okay. We doing okay. Round. We've got plans. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. I got plans for tomorrow. Stumbled in and watching work. Could be worse. I feel that, Drew. I feel that. I always say starters are more important early game because they have fewer Pokemon options. Even late game starters are still incredibly important, Jameson. You gotta remember, starter Pokemon, when fully evolved, generally outstat the vast majority of Pokemon in the entire region. As well as they tend to have significantly more favorable stat spreads. Couple of DRS wrapped up now on the gimme. Nice. Yeah, I mean, early game, they just outstat everything by a freaking mile. Like, you compare Charmander's stat total to something like Pidgey and Rattata, it's not even close. No, it's not even freaking close. It's like one has 200 something, I think like 210 for one, and the other's got like 360. I was saying late game isn't important. Oh yeah, no, early game it is very, 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 very important. And I mean, again, it's partially because of limited options, but also more so because of the general stats. Because being up by, say, even 50 stat points in the end game where you're going up against, say if you have a base stat total of like, what, 570, and you're going against something that's got a base stat total of like 520. That's really not that big of a gap. Again, a large part of the reason why the small legendaries are really not that much stronger than non-legendary Pokemon, because again, the stats are very similar. But early game, if you have a base stat total of like 300 and something else has a base stat total of 350, yeah, no, that's a huge difference. Laughing Elemental Monkeys, Blackwood. The Elemental Monkeys were very good. Interesting. So I mean, even that's still a pretty big difference. I mean, that's a stat difference of what? 56? That's still pretty massive. Yeah, I mean, even that's even bigger. That's a massive difference. Because it's how proportional the stats are to one another. Again, that's the difference of that. Yeah, early game, it's a massive stat differential. Again, later game, that difference does narrow. That's the same way it is with all numbers. The higher numbers get, in regards to stats, the less the difference actually matters. So again, like if you have, again, if your stat differential is 50 base stat points early game, that's going to be big. But when you get late game, 50 base stat point differential isn't that huge. Because again, if you're base 600 versus 550, your stats are a lot more comparable. No switch. Okay, good Lord. This is nice. You know, it's a thing. But again, a larger part also is that early game Pokemon tend to just have very, very bad stats in general. I mean, again, also starters tend to have a much more efficient stat distribution because when they design the starters, they design these Pokemon much more heavily than they design the later Pokemon's stat distribution. Again, chances are 1-3 people is going to be using a given starter. So they want to make, okay, well, these things are going to be good for the entire run. Especially when min-max Pokemon like Mega Beedrill and the UBs, BST matters a lot less. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the reasons, that's the reason why I say bring up stat efficiency. Because stat efficiency, like, again, a great example of horrible stat efficiency is Rayquaza. Not 550. 150 in both offensive stats sounds like a menace. The thing is, 99.9% of the time, most people are going to be running a Rayquaza only with physical moves or only with special moves. You're not going to be running, you know, a mixed set. The closest is if you're running an extreme speed Rayquaza on a special set as a priority knockout, Because Rayquaza doesn't actually have that high of a base speed in regard to a lot of the legendaries these days. You know, but then you compare something like Dialga, which I believe Dialga has the exact same base stat total as Rayquaza, but it has 30 less physical attack points, so it can put those into its defenses, and only has 5 less speed. There's an unpredictability factor with Rayquaza. Well, not so much unpredictability with Rayquaza. Its physical moves are far and away much better than its special moves. I mean, well, flying moves in general are relatively weak. Again, Dragon Ascent is a nuke, but Dragon Ascent is a flying version of close combat. It is sheer brute force in much the same way that Outrage is used. So again, that's a bit of a separate thing. But its coverage options really aren't that great. I guess like what, Flamethrower, I think? I think it gets just like Flamethrower and Thunderbolt. It doesn't get Ice Beam, but it does get Blizzard, Thunder, and Fire Blast. Let me go check that, actually. I know Rayquaza learns it's a bit wacky. Rayquaza. But again, a lot of the time you're going to be seeing a physical Rayquaza because it wants Dragon Ascent and it wants Outrage, which are just vastly more powerful moves. Because, remember, you can't even run Hurricane Rayquaza, because Airlock cancels out the rain giving perfect accuracy to Hurricane. So like, you can't even run that. Which is unfortunate. Because, like, I knew a person who did run a Blizzard Rayquaza on a Hail team once. This was back, I think, Generation 7 or Generation 8. Probably was Generation 7, now I'm thinking about it. And they didn't realize, oh wait, it cancels out Hail, giving it perfect accuracy. We'll go for the Behem. Rayquaza. Attacks. I mean, maybe it does get Ice Beam. Rayquaza, let's see, Hyper Voice. There we go. Birdos, Earthquake, Rock Tomb, Icy Wind, Avalanche. Yeah, it's weird. It gets Sunny Day, Rain Dance, and Sandstorm. Again, Airlock. It's U-turn. Okay, that's pretty neat. Bulk Up, Fling. A lot of fun moves. Air Slash, Shadow Claw, Bulk Up. Body Slam, Waterfall, Dragon Claw, Thunder Wave, Rest, Rock Slide, Swords Dance, Fly, Iron Head, Dragon Dance. Energy Ball. Okay, Energy Ball's a new one. Surf, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Helping Hand. Okay, it does get Ice Beam. Earth Power. Yeah, Earth Power's in... no, it had Earth Powers in Generation 7. Yeah, it has a lot of special options, but when you compare those special coverage options to Dragon Dance, they do kind of pale. Also, it really does not have any special options for taking out Fairy types, which it does get Iron Head or Iron Tail. One of those. I think it gets Iron. I think it gets Iron Head. Why does it get Gyro Ball? Why the freak does it learn Gyro Ball? What the freak? That makes no sense. Why do fast Pokemon learn Gyro Ball? It doesn't make any... It's a movement for slow Pokemon. That's interesting. Oh, right, competitive. I forgot about that. Thank you for the stat boost. I will gladly take that. Gyro Gleam. Steel Wing. Claydol must recharge. Get beamed. Oh, nice. We outspeed it. Good. Good. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon with stuff. I could go for a big EM shiny. I could go for one. Yeah, there's a lot. I need to go through. Back in my day, Rayquaza had 4 attacking moves. Well, that was probably back in Generation 3 before Dragon Dance buffed physical moves. Well, not before Dragon buffed physical moves. That was probably back before Dragon moves were physical. Dragon moves being... God, that hurts me. Hello there, Neodata. Welcome back. Internet still being problem. I don't know why. It's only Sword and Shield that doesn't work. Back in my day, I was too to understand non-damaging move. All of us were. All of us remember the days when we did not take into account status moves. Fun times. Fun times. And we go Dazzling. Fun, not fun times. Wanna wash your dishes? Don't worry about it. Nah. If the internet connects, then we'll be very happy to have you pop in, Neo. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. And leave a like on the stream. Wiggle. Wiggles. The Wiggle Master, Jiggle Master. Why not Hurricane? Okay, we got burned. That was fun. I'm okay with this. Hey, Dragadas! It's not gonna matter because we're using Trick Room. The trickiest of the rooms. Maximo Starfall. I'm so glad Luster Purge is not as powerful. Oh yeah, we're doing... Yeah, I don't think it's a me internet problem when it comes to Sword and Shield. Because it works perfectly when it is Scarlet Violet, when it is literally any other game. It is just Sword and Shield that it likes to act wonky on. I don't get it. Hello there, me Pokemon, welcome back. I mean, it could be that. I mean, that's my only thought, is that it could be there's more players backing up the thing with Sword and Shield. Like, maybe it is. I mean, the other thing is, it could just be the server's not as robust. We literally do not know. Yes. Yes. Thank you. That gives me competitive bonus. I now have increased damage output because of competitive. I will gladly take that. I take your -1 special physical attack bonus, and I raise you a +2, which is a free nasty plot, and I beam you. Get beamed with friendship lasers. Get beamed with the power of friendship lasers. There we go. That's going to be 12 total LATIOS takedowns. Very nice. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yeah, I got a draft league match tomorrow. I'm going to need to finish. Method for Scorbunny. Nice. Very nice. Is Scorbunny... All of those were under odds for us when we were hunting those in Scarlet Violet. That was fun. It was very fun. Yeah, I'm still amazed how fast the Fuecoco Masuda hunt was back in Skullbound when we did that. We got every single Fuecoco under odds, and in total, we only went to exactly 590 eggs. That means we only went slightly over odds for 3 shinies. It was insane. New shinies. What do you mean? I mean, our luck has been heavily fluctuating for like everything except for this, so we just keep getting under odds shinies in Dynamax Adventures, which makes no freaking sense. I beat Arceus today, not a bad fight. It was pretty good. Nice. I think you fight Arceus again later where it's harder. Sword, very nice. Yeah, Sword and Shield is a lot slower for Masuda method because in Scarlet Violet, 1, you get egg power to further reduce hatching time, but 2nd is in Scarlet Violet, they actually decreased globally the amount of steps it is required to hatch eggs. They cut all the egg steps in half. So this is a bit of the way that Pokemon eggs work when it comes to hatching. Eggs are determined when they hatch by a number called the egg cycles. Hey, internet's working. I think there's a second Arceus fight. Okay, internet is now interneting. We good. We good. Man, no, it's like also they cut in half the number of egg cycles. Well, they cut in half the number of steps it requires to fill an egg cycle. So they, I mean, the change is the exact same thing. You just cut in half the number of steps required to hatch an egg. It's great. So you hatch eggs at already more than double the speed, like double the speed at most, at minimum, and then with egg power, it further reduced it by even just like 30%. It's insane. You're hatching eggs at like 3 times the speed. All right, lobby is open. If you guys want to pop in. I'll be back in a second with some more water, because it is important to hydrate, if only to outlive one's enemies. And I'll leave you in the capable hands of the Allosaurus. No, I mean, you can just do finale part 2. Alright, nice. Yeah, it's basically, you gotta remember, when it comes to Legends Arceus, the actual Pokemon battling portion of the fights is largely irrelevant. All the battle portion does is make the food fight thing do more damage. All that it does, it just makes the little ball, little food thingies do more damage. Oh, nice, shiny Cramorant. I love Cramorant. Yeah, something like that emoji is not really for bringing up in the general chat. Cramorant, I mean, it is a big gulp. It is a big gulp, but we do love Cramorant. Cramorant is very amused. We do love the cram. Alright, Zara, just gonna be us. Let's go. Alright. Latios. Gonna be good. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Yeah. Do we actually go for the Nidoking? You know what? Let's go for the Nidoking. Let's go. Whimsicott. Yeah, because like, the thing is, at least we do get the rivalry bonus. Of course, and then there's a Crustle. And then there's the Crustle right at the end, which is one of the best things to use. Of course. Of course. Okay, Ghost. I see Ghost types and Fairy types. That's Ghost and Fairy types and Bug. Good. Man, we're not screwed entirely. Alright, Gorgeist. Okay, well, we're not going for the Togetic. And then Ninjask. Oh, ooh, that is a Pangoro. So in that case, go Gorgeist, then... Yeah, Gorgeist, then we just make a hard left all the way over to the... Pangoro. I got the OP Jardibug. Oh, something. No, you're good. You're good, Neo. All good. You're all good. Oh gosh, that was good. I just need to save all of my Ice Punch for Latios. Please be a male Gorgeist. Dang it. The reason for that is with Rivalry, if it was a male Gorgeist, I would receive a 25% power bonus. If it's female, I receive a 25% damage penalty. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out for the Gorgeist. I'm gonna switch out for the Gorgeist. Then we're gonna switch out the Whimsicott for the Pangoro. Yes, that is the play. That is the play. Hurricane, here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Maximum. Well, that's gonna cut the accuracy of that in half. That's not good. So yeah, when Sun is in play, Hurricane and also Thunder, its accuracy goes from 70 down to 50%. Not good. We should still be fine though. We should still be mostly okay. I mean, now I need to go fire with it. I have a boosted fire punch now. Very good. You know, I'm going to be taking this. I'm going to be taking the Gorgeist. Because that's it. It's a better thing to have than the Nidoking. Because Nidoking is just weak to Psychic and it'll get obliterated. You are not the first. The thing is, yesterday someone also misplaced their sword version. And people are losing track of their sword versions. Fascinating. Very fascinating. I'll take this. I'm gonna be picking up this. Then we are gonna go for the Stoutland next. Oh, we already have a shiny Stoutland though. I wouldn't mind another one though. I wouldn't mind another shiny doggo. Shiny doggo, make a good boy. After all doggos are good boys. Or good girls. Yes, you're switching out for the Pangoro. Hello there, Jaysterus. Welcome back. Yes, you do not switch out for Stoutland. Stoutland is, in general, not a great Pokemon for Dynamax Adventures. Well, depending on the ghost type you're fighting, it can be useful. Because its ability is scrappy, so it actually can hit ghost types with normal type moves. So if you're going up against a ghost type like Blacephalon, it's not terrible. But, I mean, again, if you're going up against a ghost type, period, you know, it's a good fallback option. But in general, it's only like if you don't have any dark types. I also do like Stoutland. I love all the doggo Pokemon. You know, just go for Energy Ball. Don't go for Play Rough. If you've been going for Play Rough, Battery lets you do more. Yeah, good. Yeah. You do more damage with the Battery from the Charger Bug. Yeah, Stoutland's a bit of an. If it had Intimidate, I'd definitely say it would be better, because just Intimidate activating every time. But then again, that'd be a bit of an obnoxious thing when it came to actually fighting. That'd be something. More Spring Shot. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, makes sense. Because yeah, you get a 30% power bonus on Battery. Yeah, like 33%. Also, I mean, it doesn't have the miss chance that Play Rough does. Hey, found it. Nice. It has been found. The thing has been found. Energy Ball. Nice. Brick. Oh, why not Brick Break? That would do more damage. NPCs. Why String Shot? These NPCs don't. Why? What are these NPCs doing? None of this makes any sense. Well, again, they're NPC AI bots, so like again, they don't make sense at all. That's kind of the whole point of them. They are there to throw. The NPCs are not here to make your Dynamax Adventures easier. They're here to make your Dynamax Adventures harder. That way you have to go get Nintendo Switch Online. There goes the spark. Bork. It just borks away the debuff. It targets the sub. I'm marked down on it. That one's bulky. That one's very bulky. It takes it decently well. We should be able to knock it out this turn. Wait, how the freak does the thing still outspeed us? Is it a double debuff we had? We dig double debuff? Or someone's that fast? No switch. No switch. Yeah. Alright, let's see. What are the match stats looking like for the UNPL so far? Oh, nice. Nice. Yo. Oh boy. Yo, Tokyo Tyranitar. I still love that name. Tokyo Tyranitars. Literally everything not named Veluza. Oh, I love that. I love this. I love this. I gotta DM that to someone. That's freaking amazing. Because max strike debuffs speed. Sounds good, Jay. Have a very nice day. I swear in the reality of Pokemon World, NPCs must have not paid attention to the Pokemon. Exactly. Like, that's the thing that I don't understand about, like, the Pokemon universe. Is that it says, hello there, Kaiba. Welcome back. It's good to see you have your actual name. Welcome back. Like, that's the thing about the Pokemon World that doesn't make sense, is there is no internal logic consistency. They say you must be 10 in order to get your Pokemon for the first time, and yet we see numerous characters in the Pokemon games and anime that they're not 10 years old and yet they still have Pokemon. So like it's questions. I have questions. I am in Wales right now. Nice. Hello. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Just go for Play Rough. Just go for Play Rough. It's more accurate and it does more damage. Pretty sure they're literally a preschooler trainer class. You know, there's a preschooler trainer class in like all games. I think from like Gen 3 onward, there was a preschooler trainer class. I think maybe they got rid of that and they phased it out for like Poke Kid in Gen 8, I think. The Wi-Fi sucks. There's a joke I can make, but I'm not gonna make. There's a joke I can make that I'm not gonna make because no one here would actually understand it. What is the fun part of making jokes? It's funny to me, but no one else will understand. Yeah, Serena Pokemon Ash, not the anime. Oh no, Serena in the anime is 10. Like all the characters in the anime are like 10 years old for some reason. Those strains are rule. It can't be argued in different regions. True. So, I mean, I know in Unova, they make it explicitly clear that Hilbert and Hilda are like, I think, 13. I think. Being out-of-date chocolate. I have several questions. Yeah, not in the anime. Yeah, not in the anime. Serena's 10 in the anime. Chocolate I'm eating is out of date for like 2 months. I mean, does chocolate go bad? I didn't think chocolate spoils. It is Maltese chocolate. Nice. Okay, does chocolate go bad? I've never heard of chocolate going bad. Hello there, welcome back, Orange Kiryu. Welcome. How have you been? It is good to see you. Yeah, now we switch out the Pangoro for the Win the Cut. Yeah, PLA, the player's life beginning. Well, I mean, back in PLA, that makes sense. Because it's before Pokemon are actually, like, understood things. And they're still vicious, violent monster creatures in the eyes of everyone. You're not going to be sending the younglings out to go and study those things when, like, it would be like putting a toddler in a ring with freaking Mike Tyson. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna go well for you. Really, chocolate does go bad. What Oreos and have a Mudkip Croc Charm. Nice. Yeah, with a chocolate bar that was all chunky. Weird. That's something. Or does Pokemon protagonist we have interesting. Just go Darkest Lariat. Just go Darkest. Actually, wait. Yeah, just go Darkest Lariat. Just go Darkest Lariat. Unfortunately, you are not going to get any benefits of damage reduction from defense dropping. But at least that will be able to do more damage. I did not know chocolate goes bad. But like, I didn't think honey went bad, and apparently someone mentioned that honey does go bad. But it takes a long, long, long time. But again, I'm stupid, so again, we don't know. I'm stupid. Okay, it's going Dragon. Does it always lead Dragon Dance? Does it always lead with the Durgaron dance? Some chocolate. Interesting. Some chocolate goes bad. If there are any cracks on the surface, chances are the chocolate is stale. Really? I don't think chocolate. I mean, I guess it is. I guess it is a carb. I guess that makes sense. Huh. The more you know. I'm going on a zip line over a mount. I'm going to be 100 feet in the air, and I'm going 100 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour, that's a bit fast. That's fast on the highway. I don't think you're going 100 miles an hour, maybe 100 kilometers an hour. But 100 miles an hour? That's... I mean, if you're going anything longer than, like, 30 seconds, you've already gone a mile. What's a kilometer? Good response, Kaiba. Very good response. What's a kilometer? Hello there, Sir Raph. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Luster Purge doesn't affect Fangoro. Based. Nice. 13. Huh? Confused. Daily confused Kaiba moment. Daily confused Kaiba moment. Also, again, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Hello there, Raph. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing very well today. I know I'm doing okay. New shiny Goldgeist. New shiny Stoutland. New shiny Pangoro. New shiny Latios. Because Latios is the thing. It'll be funny if Latios, not Latios. It'll be funny if Latios goes to basically the same kind of encounter number that Latios went to. What is a kilometer? Indeed, what is a kilometer? Well, a kilometer is not a mile, is what it is. It's a fancy made-up unit that no one takes seriously. 'Cause what the blank is a kilometer? Doing okay, doing my hunt for a needy female for my tournament in Skeleton. Nice. Though, is it a doubles tournament? Because I'd recommend if you're going for a doubles Indeedee female, I'd recommend breeding for a 0 speed one for Trick Room. Hello, Yogurt. Welcome. I recommend breeding for a 0 speed one for that, because... Oh, by the way, have you checked out the pixel art on the Pokemon website I gave you? Seeing the letters reminded me. I've not checked it out yet. I've been working on a couple of videos Godzilla related. For scripting. Because, yeah, I've been working on a couple of projects. Also, Neo, if you want a good laugh... yes, it is doubles. Would a negative speed nature help? Yes, negative speed nature would help. But generally, when it comes to that, you like minimizing the speed as much as possible. The front row of the roller coaster as well. Much 200 feet roller coaster. I mean, a roller coaster kind of makes sense-ish. You know, if you want a good laugh, Neo, there's one person in the comment section of the Godzilla -1 review that just went on, like, a massive, unhinged rant about saying, oh, you're being so negative about the movie. When I said, like, the movie's one of the best Godzilla... In the video, I said, literally, this is one of the best Godzilla movies ever made. And saying, you know, this dumb, derriere, crazy but negative take. And it's like, I said it's one of the best... How is saying one of the best movies in the franchise a negative take? And it's so funny, I guess. It's like, I was just confused mostly. Gonna go with that. Go for the Doug Trio. Pokemon Maxes. I'll give it a try. What's the last shiny you got? Giratina. Yes, the Giratina was our last shiny. I guess go for the Rhydon. Not the best thing, but it's probably the least bad one we got. I will never be a British Zoomer. Wrong, Kaiba. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many thanks. You can't deny the Britishness. Mainly because I don't know what a Zoomer is. Okay, did you not watch the videos I sent you, Kaiba? They should show you what a Zoomer is. Ooh, Marowak, Marowak. We are going to the right. We're going to get that Marowak. I would love a shiny Alola Bonehead. Oh no, I saw me crazy. I didn't read it all. It was like, you were all like oh, it's so funny watching it. So you didn't see the video of Bay not understanding a single thing? But yeah, no, like, reading the whole thing, it's hilarious. Like, well, again, because like, later towards the middle, it gets, like, a lot more funny. Yeah? And that's the way I read it in my head. That is the way that you verbalize that. We're gonna switch out the Doug Trio for this. So whoever has the Doug Trio switches out. Drogon switches out. Drogon is the switcher outer. Did I send you the right video? You know, the whole thing is they didn't understand a single thing because the Zoomers are young. Like, they don't know a thing. They are unexperienced with all of the things. They are literal clueless. Okay, yes, go for the next. This next one's Sneasel. The main reason I want the Doug Trio swapping out here is largely Doug Trio's frail. Doug Trio is paper thin. Kaiba, you literally just asked, what is a Zoomer? If that is not clueless, I don't know what is. Also, the constant, huh? Self-report. Museum, the actual world is yeah. I mean, I love museums. I swear it was so funny. I need to read within the middle. I read it in the yeah. It's so fun. I'm just like it's fun. Drogon, I said to switch out. Well, I mean, I'll switch out then. It's all good. It's all good. That's one of the reasons I wait. Of course, the NPC takes it. That's one of the reasons I wait, just to make sure. But yeah, no, that's understandable. Anything can happen. Okay, in that case, then we switch out. Then we switch out the Doug Trio for this. I actually don't even know what touche means. I know people generally mean like a good point, like fair enough. It is basically to concede defeat is generally the way it is used. Let me go check, actually. I'm curious about that myself now. I love how when I search up Rayquaza, the first thing that comes up is like a freaking Rayquaza sock puppet. That amuses me very good. Touche. Touche. Literal translation. Literal translation. It's a bonehead. French word touche is to acknowledge a good point made during an argument. It can also mean touched, which is commonly used in English. In fencing, it acknowledges a hit. Okay, so it basically means, like, acknowledgement. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have, like, an actual literal meaning. More of, as in, like, it literally translates into something else. More of, like, okay, it just means I acknowledge you made a good point. You know, it basically, it's fair enough. More or less. Interesting. Words are fascinating. How am I not fainted? Well, you gotta remember, Rhydon has a very, very high defense stat and also a very high HP stat. Sneasel does... I mean, Sneasel's got for an unevolved Pokemon, it's relatively high. But for Dynamax Adventure standard, it's middle of the road. I am still confused. I'm still confused. I'm Maxus. Nice to meet you. So, say if me and you were in an argument and I pull up your search history, you would say touche. No, that's not what touche means. Yes, Drogon, switch out. You know, touche would basically be like... So like, you know, basically, perspective thing. Say, you know, Disney hasn't made any good movies, and then someone brings up, you know, what about Deadpool Wolverine? That would be a touche moment. Let's go for the Celio. I threw my Nintendo at the floor from raging at a rhythm game. And you wonder why you concern me, Cloudy. You wonder why you concern me greatly. Then it was fine, don't worry. Okay, that's good. But, you know, another example of, like, a usage of touche would be saying, you know, monster movies can't have good human characters and good action. And then point to Godzilla -1. That would be moments that that's a touche moment. Start writing again. I'm on chapter 5 of the 8 chapters. I'm like, that's nice. Yeah, I don't really have a set limit for number of chapters when it comes to my writing things. For me, it's like, okay, this is the plot layout. These are the events that are going to happen throughout the story. Filling in the space between those is, you know, it'll take however many pages it takes. I'm a bit mad at the project. Yeah, I don't have like a set a story will be X pages, X chapters. It's like, okay, well, how long does the thing go? And then just divide where a good writing point is. Because right now the thing is on chapter 3 and it's like 20 pages in on Google Docs. I want to know what else they have the chapter. Oh, nice, nice. But, you know, for me, it's like I just put a chapter part where I think a good dividing point is like, okay, we're going to be basically like a time skip, or here's a good place to end off for a little bit. I almost kicked the Nintendo. I kicked the sofa instead. No, don't switch out. Don't switch out. No, it's gonna be fun. I'll keep chapter again. But yeah, no, I just generally fudge. I thought you were talking to me. So much chapters were the names. The end of those names form for chapters. I was like Kirby. So much like Kirby. I do love it when like things hint at other things like that. Life is dispresso. That reminds me, in the Penn State Pokemon Discord, there was a special role that was like Depresso Beans or something like that. I forget what it actually was. I know a couple of people had it. I was like, what is I never asked what Depresso Beans actually was. That's why I just say Depresso Espresso sometimes. Right. I don't know actually that Depresso Espresso. I mean, I don't drink coffee, so like, that's probably why. Shadowborn. It is not good to hate life. Life is good. You only have one life. Make the most of it. Trust me, I was, what? Depresso Espresso. That is what you call a sad coffee. I don't drink coffee. I hate depresso. Alright, Aurasphere. Yeah, a throw job is probably the best thing to use. Miko called you a seagull. Why? Why a seagull? I've got questions. Oh, just go for Smackdown, then go for Drill Run. Go Smackdown, then Drill Run. Yeah. Well, you gotta remember, you're quad weak to fighting. You're quad weak to fighting, and you're not really known for being bulky. So that math does check out. Yeah, quad weakness move. I didn't realize I would make Kirby. Well, no, Kirby does. Well, that's something that Kirby does. I mean, a lot of things probably have done the same thing where the letters form a thing. I know Kirby does it with the first letter of everything. You know, where Kirby Return to Dreamland, it is if you take the first letter of all the different levels, it forms Crown for Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Well, Return to Dreamland and Return to Dreamland Deluxe is the same game. Kirby Triple Deluxe is, you take all the letters, it's flowered, or flower, I believe is what it's flower or flowered, I forget which way it actually goes. There's a seagull on my WhatsApp status in reply from the thing. That bird looks like you. Oh, seagulls. Nah, y'all good. Y'all good, Neo. Y'all good. Y'all good. But, you know, the reason why is that Latios has Levitate, and then when you use Smackdown, that makes it susceptible to ground-type moves. I will forever admit, I have an irrational fondness for the move Smackdown. Like, there are certain moves that I love for absolutely zero reason. Like, well, not zero reason. I mean, I love them more than, like, I think most people would normally. Like, I love Freeze Dry. It's one of my favorite moves. It's just a fun move because it does bonus damage to water types, and it's fun. I love Iron. I mean, Iron Head and Air, which I love for, you know, reasons that people know me well. Hello there, Alan David. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Doesn't really work that well. The phrasing doesn't really work that well, Kaba. Kaba boy. Kabi ya boy. Kebab. How you doing? Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. No shiny Lola Bonehead, no shiny Sneasel, no shiny Scolipede, no shiny Latios. Yikes. To be fair, SmackDown allows some good usages of Flame it. Yeah, it's fun. I love it. It just, I mean, it's a very weak move, and unfortunately, a lot of Pokemon don't really get it. Like, I mean, I know the Conkeldurr family gets it, but I mean, Conkeldurr gets it because the move is apparently a reference to WWE wrestling, and specifically Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, which is why the move is actually learned by a number of fighting types. Because again, The Rock reference. I am not Kebab. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. How come I'd be a Alolan Marowak? That's female. I have no clue. Like, the gender ratios say they're one thing, and then the game actually just does it the opposite. It makes literally no sense. Again, this is why I stick to pencil and paper things. Alexander's the strongest psychic type, but not legendary. In terms of just pure offensive power, Omega, because I would say that there are a number of the psychic types that are non-legendaries that do see significantly more usage in battling than Alakazam. Because if it's just raw force, then I think yes. But when it comes to strength relative to the other psychic types, there's a fair few that have like almost identical special attack stats, but yet are far bulkier. I think that Reuniclus has 125. Let me go check, actually. Reuniclus. Actually, I could probably just go to the Cerebi and sort by stats for psychic types. I'll probably go do that. Yeah, Reuniclus is 125 base special attack, which is almost the same as Alakazam's 130. But it's got like double the HP and a lot more bulk. Yeah, I could just go to Smogon. As much as I don't like Smogon, I can just go there. Because they have basically everything. They have basically all the names and stats and stuff and things. Smogon, Psychic Day. Sun, Moon, Psychic type. Do they not have one for Sword and Shield yet? Or Skull of Violet? Weird. They've been slacking. Slackers. Those Smogon slackers. Look at I reference Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Hopefully it ain't too personal. My library card reader. Oh, nice. No, it's not too personal. 120 speed. Yeah, but speed is not everything, Omega. Speed is not everything when it comes to battles. I point to Electrode. Electrode. Yes, Armarouge, 125 base, special attack. Can I sort by... I cannot sort by stats. Yes, Orange, we are trying for Shiny Latios. Yuzurian Braviary has actually got 112 special attack. What's something? Yeah, Delphox is 114 special attack. Was it Spathra yet? Spathra was... Yeah, Espeon's also a 130 with the 110, but again, also very frail. Spathra, 101. Gardevoir, 125. Oh, yeah, right. Gotharita? Well, the Gotharita's only... Galatao, I'm stupid. But this is a good Pokemon. Hello there, Dog Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Metagross. What the frick? What is that thing? Oh, search category. That was weird. What? No, I don't want the search thing. No. I'm using spacebar to scroll down the page. Yeah, well, I mean, technically Medicham is the strongest because of huge power. It effectively... Well, pure power, not huge power. Go for the Celio. Because effectively with pure power, it more than doubles its physical attack, which is 60 base. It's about triple, so it actually takes that thing up to about 180 base physical attack effectively. Also, Metagross as a psychic type is also stronger because overall higher stat distribution. Go for the Wigglytuff. And when is a pseudo legendary? We lose a fish. We lose a fish. Minus point got on the card. Nice. What's your favorite double pair with good synergy? I mean, I'm a smooth brain fan of Disquake. I am a very, very basic Disquake fan. We're gonna go to the right and we're gonna go get that Galar Lanoon. Yeah, I am a very basic Disquake enjoyer. Have you gotten the TM Acrobatics in Pokemon Sword or Shield? I thought Acrobatics was a TR. I don't know if it's a TM. Pair. Have you gotten TM Acrobatics? King Kong is Snorlax. Ghidorah is Hydreigon as old by Skeleton. Yeah. Disquake is, you have a discharge electric type that has access to either levitate or is a part flying Pokemon. And the earthquake part is you have a ground type Pokemon with the move earthquake. That is Disquake. Largely it's effective because two things. What is immune to ground is weak to electric. What resists electric is broadly unresisted, and ground is broadly unresisted. Yes, like Rotom and Garchomp. Exactly. The classic duo was Garchomp Zapdos, but Rotom also does work. You've entered my trap card. I mean, I probably have the TM for Acrobatics. Remember, I've had this game for 4 years. I got the game when it first released. Yes, Disquake is a doubles tactic. A lot of Pokemon tactic names are just shortened versions of like the actual name itself. Destroy the moon. I saw Orange. I saw Enter. I saw their previous message. Simple beam. We are not switching. Random fun fact of the day. Toyota made an anime. Wait. Toyota made an anime? I'm sorry, freaking what? You hacking what, mate? Okay, but what are your thoughts on Gladiator Beats? I have no idea what that is. That sounds like an awesome game. Or like an awesome series. Gladiator Beast? Sounds metal. Tyranitar. Well, I mean, both Baxcalibur and Tyranitar are made to evoke Godzilla. Baxcalibur is a much more classical style depiction calling back to Godzilla, whereas Tyranitar is more so kaiju in general, with Godzilla being the archetypical kaiju. You guys ended Pokemon this turn, unfortunately. You gotta go Dingo. Go Dingo. I mean, you could go like a Garchomp Rotom. Could go Kilowattrel Garchomp. Again, any ground type that gets Earthquake in like any combination of Rotom, your Rotom Kilowattrel, Electros. I'm a fan of Electros. Yes, I saw a Mega. I saw. Meta Yu-Gi-Oh card. Destroyed the moon. Wasn't it Giant Soldier of Stone? Isn't Giant Soldier of Stone the one that destroyed the moon? The moon. No switch. Hydreigon, we are all the elements. No, do not switch. We do not swap out. We do not switch. Giant Soldier of Stone. Okay. Giant Soldier status of Stone. I want to rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh again. We are going to go to the right. We're going to go grab that Lanoon. It's Lanoon. That's Fire, Ice, Water, Electric, Grass moves. I think it only gets Charge Beam as an electric move. What grass move does it get? What grass move does Hydreigon get? I actually did not know that was a thing. Is it like Energy Ball? Interesting. Oh, really? Giant Soldier of Stone is an archetype. I did not know that. I thought it was a standalone card. You have Rotom and Garchomp already, but I didn't know what to put with Gordingo. I think I'm just using Skeldritch choice. That's a good idea. I mean, you never can go wrong with Skeldritch. I'd recommend something weak to fighting to pair up with Gordingo, so you can do the good switch out thing with there. Neo, you haven't known Kaiba long. That's all he does is worrying. Kaiba is exclusively worrying. I don't think Hydreigon gets Leaf Storm. I'm gonna go double check that. That is not surprising. Wait, gets Thunderbolt? I thought it only got Charge Beam, unless they gave it Thunderbolt in the new games. Well, the new games in the most recent games. Then I'm pretty sure it only got. Who's more worrying? Kaiba, you are. You are more worrying, Kaiba. I mean that in the nicest way possible, but you are the one that worries me more. Yeah, Thunder Fang, and then double Thunder Fang. Take. Alright. What does Hydreigon get? I think Hydreigon. Yeah, I'm checking right now for what the movesets are for things. Ah, Kaiba worries more. Yes, James Kaiba worries me more. I think we're gonna end up with the floor for heckin' Hatsune Miku Vocaloid rhythm games. You worry me. Yeah, it gets bug moves, dark moves, dragon moves. Thunderfang, Thunderwave. Does it not get Charge Beam anymore? They took away Charge Beam from my boy. My boy lost Charge Beam. I'm so sad. Fire Spin, a couple of fire moves. You'll Flamethrower, that makes sense. Acrobatics, Bulldoze, Ice Fang. Little Fang moves. Stop Tantrum, Earthquake. It does not get any grass moves. Yeah, it gets like Thunder Fang and Thunder Wave, but then those are not really moves. Yes, it does get Flash Cannon. I love that it gets Flash Cannon. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. That would be fun. I wish I could, Jack. That would be that would be good. That would be fun. If that could happen. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Do I switch out for this? No, I'm not gonna swap out for this. Still Amigo, right? This way. Yes, exactly. Most of my friends worry me. They make me look at all that comparison. No switch. No switch. We do not swap out. Yeah, I am the opposite good. My main thought process was, okay, well, what if the special attack debuff, the special defense debuff, but like, no, it's just better to go for this because then the chance that they switch out. Which they did, thankfully. I mean, I say... I mean, I feel like we just go for Hatterene, because there's literally nothing Latios can do to Hatterene. Kaiba, you're the most worrying one of all. You're not just in the top 10. You're the crowning jewel of the top of the worry most list. Hydreigon does not get Ice Beam. Hydreigon does not get Ice Beam. I just looked at its learn set. It only gets Ice Fang. Yes. You are most worrying. He's got shiny and Indeedee. Nice. You very greatly worry me. Nice. Out of all the elements, time is the most powerful. Correct. Time always wins. Time is always the winner in the end. You never can beat the clock. You can't stop the clock. It's too powerful. Well, no. It never knew Ice Beam. It never knew Ice Beam and it never knew Thunderbolt. It only ever got as far as an electric move offensively other than Thunder Fang was Charge Beam. I just got a second, nice. Well, if you're doing an outbreak, it is only one type of Indeedee, male or female, will appear there. No one is swapping out for the Hat Lady. No one is swapping out for Hatterene. Yes, it gets Hydro Pump and it gets Surf, but it always got those. You know, nobody is swapping out here. Facade. Get me up with a worrying Discord roll. No. You know, maybe we will do that. Maybe we will make a most worrying Discord roll. Hopefully it was a bad speed stat. No. Oh, really? It wasn't an outbreak? It wasn't an outbreak? Interesting. Omega, I recommend making sure you're live on the stream because we've said a lot of those things already. You might have missed them. What I do is actually joke the joke or joke. I know, but who knows? Maybe I will actually add it, Cloudy. Who knows? Maybe I will actually add it, Cloudy Cat Boy. Welcome back, Geode Man. Welcome back. Welcome. Fire Hunter, welcome. How you doing, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hello again. Welcome in. Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing good. Nobody switches out, Taryn. Nobody swaps out with us. Yeah, Absagoon is not doing too well. Absagoon got knocked out. We should still be fine, though. We're fine. We're fine. Mostly. Echoed feebly around the area. By the way, Sly. You called me Sly again! I accidentally hit my head on the inside of my dad's car on the way to Wales. Was the car in motion? Thank you very much, Jack. Thank you. Thank you. Or were you getting into the car? And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. And we're doing well, Gengar. Today's been going pretty well. The car was driving and my head went bonk into the corner. Did they hit a bump? Was a bump hit by the car and it sent your head careening into the door? I'm very concerned how you keep injuring your head, Kaiba. Namely, the multiple punches to your chin. What are the other 100 diamonds? Yes, the odds for Dynamax Adventures, if you have the Shiny Charm, are 1 in 100. If you don't, it's 1 in 300. Though despite how massively astronomical those odds may seem to be, because of how long Dynamax Adventures take, it is one of the least efficient methods of shiny hunting. I have many Pokemon level 100. I've got probably in the ballpark of a couple hundred Pokemon at level 100. Kaiba, you hurt your brain a lot of things. Yes, you hurt our brains a lot. Well, I mean, I've been playing Pokemon for years and I do a lot of competitive. Back in the day, you needed Pokemon to be level 100 to apply bottle caps to them, so I needed to get stuff to level 100. Plus, I mean, it's not really that hard to get Pokemon to level 100 ever since, well, I mean, really Gen 7, since the SOS chaining method of fighting Chansey. But mostly it's very easy to get on level 100, especially these days with the raid dens and EXP candies and how, well, they've made rare candies an absolute joke to get a hold of, and I'm okay with that entirely. I'd love to see the steady growth of the channel. Oh, Raph. The growth has not been steady. The growth has been like... It periodically spikes up and then drops down. It is in no ways steady. And just go for round. Don't go for Suicune, just go for round. Return to normal with the white herb. Don't. Oh, my Helio. Oh, there's Papa Taunt. Laugh out. I'm in 5 year prime middle school, ran with head first in wood piece and playground on purpose. Why did you do that, Kaiba? Why did you run head first into a wooden thing? That is not a very big brain tactic decision. That's not a good thing to do when you're bored. That is not a good. That is a very worry. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more. Here they go, Shiny Mankey. Very nice. Yeah, one of my Shiny Mankey I caught was Mankey the Joyous, and the other one was Mankey the Sociable, which is hilarious when you know Annihilate. It's like, that's freaking funny. It's like, what? The happy, extremely angry Annihilate. I clean right. Yeah, I'm in much the same way, Neo. Like, as much as I hate cleaning my room or like doing it around the house, I will go do it if I am bored. Like, especially if I'm stuck. Like, if I'm at writer's block for any of the videos, or I'm just having a difficult time figuring something out for a video, or writing my stories, or competitive prep for Pokemon things, I will just go like do housework. I'll go do some yard work, which there's actually a reason for that. Apparently, for some reason, with guys, it is wired in our brains that if we are doing something and working with our hands, we are a lot more open to talking about things that we normally wouldn't. As in, like we're just more sociable when we're working with our hands. Which is fascinating, but also, like, it helps, me just, like, it helps, like, people think through things more, which I find fascinating. I got bored, I throw a water bottle around and try to hit my head. Don't do that. Not a good tactic. Take up that counter. 215. No shiny Zatu. No shiny Glanoon. No shiny Hat Lady. Yes, not shiny. The Mankey has nothing to do with. Yes. Yes. Well, yeah, the shiny Mankey we have are the ones that have the marks, and I find them amusing. I find the funny marks on the shiny Mankey to be very abusive. Bro, I was social AF before, now I've been locked down, but not social anymore. Yeah, a lot of people were. I actually became more social following the lockdown, because I lived in my shell, and then the lockdown happened, and I was like, okay, I want to get out of this shell. There's been a lot of changes that happened with me. Every day I worry more and more about you, Kaiba. Yeah, as do we all. As do we all. Alright, link code is going up. 19283746. Code is now live. Feel free to pop in. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed, both of you. Many, many thanks. Who is the wonderful Giga Chad who just subscribed? The best amigos birthday party, and like two of my other friends and amigos were sitting on his bed on my phone, not knowing what to do. I feel that. Toyota made an anime? Toyota USA? I need to check this out. I need to check this out, James. That sounds like Turbo Cursed. Heavy metal. Ooh, heavy metal. She's really good. Metal. That's what was happening on before. Based! Based! So there's one from Gyarados. Nice. I want to do shiny hunting for Gyarados. I love Gyarados. Apparently, you can get a Magikarp to evolve into a Gyarados in Scarlet Violet by, like, climbing up a cliff next to a waterfall, and the Magikarp will swim up the waterfall, and it will evolve into a Gyarados. Which is freaking hilarious. I love it. Again, anybody want to pop in for some Dynamax Adventures, feel free to join in. Normally shiny hunt Scarlet Violet with Gyarados. Nice. But really cool. Fish lore had it out. I mean, I'm pretty sure it does. I've never done it myself, but I think it actually is a real thing. Because I mean, a couple of people I do actually trust when it comes to Pokemon stuff told me about it. I love Gyarados are shiny. I mean, I do love that Magikarp's shiny in Scarlet Violet literally is a block of gold. I love that it's metallic gold. Like, That is one thing about Scarlet Violet that, again, I will defend, is like I like how they made like various shinies actually look like metallic gold, because it goes way harder than you'd think they would. Like Shiny Scizor is freaking amazing. I love that it's actually reflective, and thank you very much, whoever else just subscribed. Many, many thanks. Many, many, many thanks. Ooh, speaking of Caesar, Skysker, go. I feel like Mudsdale's probably the least bad, and thank you very much, whoever else just subscribed. I feel like Mudsdale's probably the best one to go for, but none of them. Of course, there's a Frostmoth then. At least the NPC went Frostmoth. At least that's good. NPCs occasionally make good decisions. Google Boost pulls up TikToks of trade of Jake for the Magikarp Evo. Never. I have no idea who TCG Jake is. The actual scale to my loading. I love it. I am. You are very. I mean, Kai, but there's a reason we're the most concerning one of the fans. Ooh, I see a crustle. We're going for the crust. The crust. I mean, well, actually, Frostmoth and I are both gonna get flatlined by this thing. Oh no! Oh no, we have Peonia. The path is doomed. Yep. Well, I mean, we got Bascufish. We've got Bascufish. We should be fine. Mostly. I should see therapy. I mean, I feel like most of us need therapy for a lot of things. Cloudy. A lot of things. For many reasons. Wait a sec. Okay, so, this reminds me of something that we brainstormed last stream that now I want to actually check. Terrestrialize. Okay, so last time I went over how if a Pokemon has a move that is below 60 base power and then they terrestrialize into that type, it will bump that move's power up to 60. And I mentioned, like, the brainwave tangent of Terraflying Technician Scyther, and now we'll do the math, and thank you very much, whoever else just subscribed. Now I want to go do this math, because, like, if it is, it'll kind of be hilarious. Like, how silly the damage numbers can actually be. Okay. The Terra Orb Bracelet. Okay. When terrestrialized, Pokemon see stab on their matching Terra move. In addition to the move matching the original type, Pokemon immediately terrestrializing. Taking type of the new stage original type. Bonus. Okay. Terrestrialization takes priority over all moves. Makes sense. Okay. There we go. During this time, adaptively only with the Terra type, 1.2 to that, move the base power below 0 are increased to 60. This is checked. Oh, dang. Dang. Okay, there's 2 layers of redundancy against this. Alright. Additionally, the moves that have been boosted, this is checked for after Technician takes effect, and the boost does not apply to multi-strike moves or moves with increased priority. Dang. My entire, like, super big brain play is just completely DOA. So just roll out boost, base power will be 60 when used, and power based on the factors of water spot are not boosted. Regardless of whether the base power should be that. Like that transform, okay. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. I am so sad that it doesn't work that way, but at the same time, that would be stupid broken if it actually did behave that way, so I'm kind of glad. Game ended on arrival. Kaiba. I have no idea why it's only attacking you. But I mean, not just attack me and flatline me. Metamaxes, if you could have one Pokemon ready, like, what would it be? I have no idea. I'd have a hard time picking, but I would say... I have no idea, because I'm a very smooth brain. I'm a very smooth brain. I am American. Is being concerned, hyperactive, weird, and clueless your personality? Yeah. Winter. I mean, Wing Attack already 60 base power, so it doesn't need the terror side. Yes, but I was doing for Dual Wing Beat. The Wing Attack reminded me of Dual Wing Beat because it was Scyther, and I specifically was talking about Scyther. Not specifying which state. That is personal information. My mouth got burnt by spicy noodles today. How do you program those spicy noodles? Oh, you were thinking about Dual Wing Beat. Yeah, these are fun. Yeah, multi-strike moves are not factored in with that because, I mean, again, if you really think about it, that would be insanely broken. Like, Icicle Spear, 60 base power per hit, hitting guaranteed 5 times with things. That's a 300 base power move. Yeah, no, that's insane. But yeah, I mean, that was smart on their part. That was very smart on their part to actually put that little... Because the thing is, it's not even like it's only... There's 2 caveats. It's not even like there's 1 caveat. There's 2. It goes after Technician, and it doesn't affect multi. It also doesn't affect priority moves, which I also think is clever. We actually did better against the thing than I thought would. I legit woke up coughing and giggling. That's not good. I mean, I once woke up with a nosebleed, and like, I almost literally was gaming in my sleep because I woke up almost choking on my own blood. Because I was gonna think, if it actually did apply that to Dual Wing Beat would be, again, 60 base power move, you know, for the stab. Then, that would get doubled per hit to 120 base power per hit with a stab. Then hits twice. And then, you know, the Technician, again, a further bonus would be, like, what? 360, yeah, then that's insane. TC, switch out here, switch out here, switch out here. Crap. Okay, I took it good. Okay, I forgot to say switch. Sorry about that. I did not mention that quick enough. Okay, well, you can go for the Obstagoon. We can just wait out for the Obstagoon then for you. That's good. Sorry, I'm stupid. I forgot to say something. I was caught up in a thing. And that's not good. Have that many nosebleeds. If only I could be so lucky as to live in the state that the greatest class of battleships ever created were named after. If only I could be so lucky. Yeah, the nosebleeds, the school, glasses, implements, that's what it is. Yeah. I mean, I've had a couple of them. I got them from allergies. Well, I got them from allergies or, seasonal. When I was younger, I always got nosebleeds around. Really. I get them mostly in winter. It's because the dry air just gives them to me. It's not consistent. There are times where I don't get my nosebleeds in the winter, and then sometimes I do. It's again inconsistent, especially now. Well, now that I'm not. I think it might have been the Valley at Penn State. That was the reason why it happened. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many thanks. The first encounter, nosebleeds. You know, really, summer. I didn't know. It's interesting. Was it dry heat, Kaiba? Was it dry heat? Which, by the way, as someone who lives near somewhere where it gets really, really humid every summer, I did not believe dry heat was a real thing when I saw Aliens for the first time, and one of the characters joked about, no, this is dry heat. It literally took me having to go all the way to Las Vegas to experience dry heat, and that this is an actual thing that exists. I did not believe it was an actual thing. The thing is, I would rather dry heat than humidity. Because with humidity, it sucks your energy out. Well, I mean, the main reason why is because you can't really sweat. Because the whole way that, like, you know, the sweat is your body's coolant system. the whole way that it works is like, okay, the sweat beads up on your skin, it evaporates, and then it sucks the heat out of your body and it leaves you cooler. When it's humid, you can't. That's also the reason why it feels so muggy, and like you have to like basically chew the air to breathe in sometimes. I live in dry heat every summer, trust me, I prefer dry. Really, I'm the other way around. I sometimes struggle to breathe. Well, not really. I don't have asthma, but it's like the air is so thick when it's humid. It's like you feel like you need to chew the air before you can breathe it in. And again, it just sucks the strength out of you. I mean, in dry heat, you need to drink a lot more water. But, I mean, if the only thing to cure dry heat for me is just drink a lot of water, which I mean, I already drink a lot of water anyways, I'd be okay with that. No switch out. We were forced to wear blazers at my school. There's something unless it was a heat wave. So you're saying you had to wear blazers unless it was a blazing heat wave? Heh. Sorry, I do apologize on occasion for the puns. However, you must remember, a dad joke is only a dad joke when it becomes apparent. I'm not sorry. I accept all forms of hate mail. No switch, TC. No switch. I accept all forms of hate mail. And hey, someone subscribed. Someone's a fan of the bad puns. Someone's a fan of them. We're gonna go for the dark type. That is an obstagoon. That is an obstagoon. I like obstagoon. I'm a fan of most of the regional variants, but obstagoon, like, I didn't actually like obstagoon at first. It grew on me as time went on. Protect from the heat. Drink water when you want to, not when you need it. That's a yep. Yep. Yeah, when we visited my dad out in the desert, we always brought a lot of water with us, because we went going on some of the, like, the desert parks, and we went walking around those. It was great. A lot of water was always good to have. I'm about to start my first semester of university. Any tips? Do your homework. Coming from someone who is a procrastinator, do your homework. Schedule your classes on time. Don't eat garbage food. Do not eat like fast food, like burgers, fries, chicken tenders. As good as they are, and don't eat a lot of desserts, as good as they taste, one, it will leave you feeling like actual garbage. I know, because I gained 50 pounds from that. And I've still been working off that weight 3 years later. In addition to, it just destroys your energy, and your motivation is legitimately very bad for your brain and very bad for your health. A cookie once in a while is not bad, but excessive and every day is not good. Like literally, when I was still on Penn State, I think like what, 4, maybe 5 days out of the week, my dinner would just be chicken fingers and curly fries. Like for dinner, like basically every day. It was horrible. Don't worry, burgers are too expensive for my area. Okay, that's good. So you don't have a meal plan then for your college? Yeah, because the way that my college did it, the way Penn State did it, was you had basically a meal plan where you could go to the buffet and get whatever you want, and it was like, what, $4 for visiting the buffet? But that was because a part of your tuition goes into the, like, food thing, so some of the costs are already there, so it's like a massive discount. Switch out for the obstagoon. TC, switch out for the obstagoon. I tried salt and pepper with onion rings. Why salt and pepper for onion rings? Salt, yes. I was at a party, legitimately did not talk anything. Feel that. I feel that. That man is the smartest superhero, so it must be good for you. Yeah. What was the VGC question, Neo? What is the VGC question? I'm curious. Barbecue sauce. Interesting. Interesting. Barbecue sauce is very good. Barbecue sauce is very good. No switch. Yeah, salt, I like salt. Honestly, I'm surprised Peonia didn't get rid of the good stuff. I'm legitimately surprised Peonia didn't absolutely flub things. Alright, I also tried Coke again. It tasted fizzy and sharp. I'm not a big fan of Coke or Pepsi. I'm not a big Coke or Pepsi person. When I don't really drink much soda. I'm so happy that I hate fizzy drinks. Yeah. The thing is, I used to drink a lot of soda. My grandma would always have a lot of soda in her fridge, because, I mean, there's, what? Me and my brother. So, two cousin. Yeah, there was 5 grandkids. You have 5 grandkids. Then, you know, later, 7. Then, you know, my grandma, obviously. And then, you know, her 5 kids, which, you know, was my uncles and aunts. And then, you know, the spouses of all of us. So, like, there was a lot of us, and they were just basically soda she'd have a lot of soda in the fridge. And, you know, my brother and I, we would drink a lot of soda when we were younger at Grandma's house. But over time, we stopped, because, like, it's not healthy to have, like, you know what, like 2 things of soda every single weekend. That's just not good for you. And, you know, we stopped doing that. And, you know, I'm glad I stopped. Having that strawberry Nesquik powder in the cupboard was fun. I've never had that stuff. Interesting. Yeah, for me, my favorite soda was always I still have a weakness for Grape Crush. Well, Grape and Orange Crush and Orange Fanta is my weakness. But yeah, I mean, I generally don't have much soda these days, because again, it's that. But they have is expensive, too expensive things. I like Nesquik. So what is Nesquik? I've never had it. I've seen it on TV. What is it? I'm not super familiar with it. Again, I know it exists. Wasn't like Bugs Bunny or something advertised on it, I think? There was some rabbit on it, I think. It was a bunny, or like, was it Bugs Bunny? Or am I just stupid? Which, I mean, again, we know I'm stupid. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more. And leave a like on the stream. It is the best way to help support the channel out. Also, don't forget to check out our secondary channel, Max Allo. We had our Godzilla -1 review go up a few days ago. And we've got another Godzilla project going up possibly this week. Depends on how well Godzilla -1 does tonight. And that'll determine if I put the thing up tomorrow or not. Hello there, Chris. Welcome in. The stream Pokemon Clover. Fantastic game. Interesting, Chris. Interesting. We'll add that to the list, Pokemon. We'll add that to the list, Chris. Hey, don't forget to subscribe for when we go do that, if we go do it. Hello, Diddly Silence. Welcome back. It's a powder you put like 2 spoonfuls of milk and it turns chocolate. Oh, okay. So it's like chocolate milk mix. Interesting. No crystal, no pelipper, no obstagoon shiny, no shiny latios. Much sadness. And we still ball. We go. We fine. Nesquik bunny's about. Okay. Yeah, I remember it was a bunny on the Nesquik thing. I was like, I don't remember what it was, but it was like, okay, good to know. Rip. Yeah. I mean, hey, shiny hunting wouldn't be fun if it was easy to get shinies. Have a good day, Jack. Have a wonderful day. Hope to see you tomorrow. Let's go again. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be, I think tomorrow's going to be Yveltal. I felt it was Yveltal tomorrow. Should be fun. I mean, Kyurem is Kyurem the easiest of our 3 current hunts? Because, like, Kyurem's got a lot more weaknesses, but it's a lot bulkier than Latios. They have the same offensive power, But kind of get a lot more weaknesses and a lot easier to wall out. Yeah, possible. No. Maybe counter on the psychic types things, yeah. Again, if anybody wants to pop in for some Dynamax Adventures, feel free to join in. Got to click enter. Link code is 19283746. We are indeed balling, and we've got the stuff, and the things, and the tactics, and the gains. We ballin'. We ball. I've got ideas. We've got plans. I look forward to that. Do 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 do. Man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Who do we rate as equilibrium? Almost 4. Okay, almost 4. All right. It is now 1 at night. That's very early for you, Dragon's Power Top. Minute. If you have a problem with the Last Respects or Supreme Overlord, but you Revival Blessing one of your favorite Pokemon, would it be extra boost or stays the same? Last Respects, I know, continues to increase in power. So, Last Respects, I know, goes up. I don't know about Supreme Overlord, though. I would think they operate the same, but they could be different. Let's go check, actually. Supreme Overlord. Yeah, I do know Last Respects does operate that way. If you use Revival Blessing or, like, well, again, anything like that, it would do. Let's go check Supreme Overlord. I generally go to Bulbapedia when it comes to stats and info like that. Okay. In battle, Pokemon Supreme Overlord enters the battle. It receives 10% additional damage, increases the power of its moves for each ally that have been defeated in its party. I don't see anything relating to revives and revivals. Let's go to Cerebi.net, see if that's got a little bit more info. 10% for each of these defeated. I'm not seeing anything about revive. Right, so Supreme Overlord. Let's go check Supreme Overlord with revivals. With Revival Blessing. No, Palmer's Revival Blessing stacks Supreme Overlord capping at 5 fallen. Okay. It does increase it by 1 for VGC, but it caps at 5. So you can only have a 50% damage multiplier for it. But in VGC, it will stack twice. I'm going to go for Scolipede. Go for the Cryogonal. So, yes and no. It does stack, but not indefinitely. I'm pretty sure... Of course, Peonia gets like an actually good Pokemon. Honestly, all our options aren't really that bad. So in theory, a team of 5 Pokemon to keep reviving a super high attack boosted Last Respects. Yes, Last Respects, I know it does not have a cap. Meta me, am I pushing buttons? I clicked invite other too early. No, you're all good, Kayla. Remember, you can just go click the thing and undo. Oh, it's agreed on. No. We're gonna go to the left. We're gonna go get that Morpeko. Yeah, Peonia really wants to. Peonia really wants to help us. Last Respects. Come on. I don't know if Last Respects has a damage cap. It might, but I don't know if it does. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, the base power of Last Respects caps at 5,050. Yeah, 5,050. That's insane. But yes, theoretically, yes, you can stack it that high. Theoretically. I'm gonna switch out for more Pico. I'm gonna switch for more Pico. More Pickle. I'm gonna switch out for the more Pickle. I'm doing well, Deadly Sounds. I'm doing well. So we're a casual anime watcher. What do you mean, casual anime watcher? I swear the word Overlord again. Think of that one from Carver Vanguard. Know what that is. So in theory, get a 5 Plama. Spin me again. Man, the day some Pokemon gets last respects as being Overlord, the day VGC was. Oh, VGC's already been destroyed. I would firmly say I think VGC has in many ways already been destroyed with a number of things. I mean, I would say VGC was destroyed when they first added super mechanics. I cannot stand Pony, and I can really. I like Nimona. I like Nimona. Again, not everyone likes her, but I like her. Mostly because with all 3 rivals in Scarlet Violet's main story, I have at one point been like each of them. And I feel with Nimona where it's like, you know what? She just wants to fight strong battlers. I feel that. Because, like, it's a very, very good feeling when you get to battle someone who can push you in a way you've never really had happen before. You know, it's a very good, like, as strange as it sounds. When you lose a match to someone who has demonstrably shown they are your better, it is a very satisfying feeling. We are going to go for the Mr. Mime. It is an immensely satisfying feeling. Because, like, it's one of those times where you don't mind losing. Because you had such a good time playing. Where just it was such a good time. Where again you were able to be challenged in the best ways possible. Alright. Ora wheel. Kill up everything. I'm really wondering what they're going to be doing for the rivals when it comes to Gen 10. Like, are they going to be continuing on with, like, the 3+ rivals? Because, I mean, Scarlet Violet shows. I mean, well, Scarlet Violet and Sword and Shield. Well, Sword and Shield, not so much. Scarlet Violet shows you can have multiple rivals and all have them be, like, fairly, in the main story, and have them all be, like, fairly interesting, fairly compelling on their own. I like that. You know, that is something I very, very much am a fan of. Base Glaceon is my favorite of the Eevee clan. That is a very unfathomably based take. That is an unfathomably based take on things. I would entirely agree. I mean, again, I love Freeze Dry. It is probably my 3rd favorite move in the entire series. So, well, yeah, 3rd favorite move in the whole series. Iron Head beats it. Godzilla, I love Godzilla Final Wars. It's a great movie. I gotta make a video on Godzilla Final Wars at some point. I love that movie. Like, Godzilla Final Wars is epitome of dumb fun. And there is absolutely zero wrong with dumb fun. Yo, let's go raid. Donkey. Yeah, we'll go raid Donkey Bomb. I have now more Magmarizers than I will ever need. Well, better to have more and not need them than need them and not have them, is my stance on policies. My generalized policy stuff of things. I'm on my Glaceon cookie dough because it was a nice type. Yeah. Cookie dough is my favorite kind of ice cream. It is by far my favorite flavor of ice cream. Other than the well, cookies and cream and cookie dough kind of fight hand in hand at times. I like both of them. No switch. Oh, 10 fossils looking good, Booz. Nice. Well, I mean, I love Oreos. I have a critical weakness for Oreos. For once, I'm surprised Peonia didn't get rid of Golurk, because Golurk is actually really freaking good. What normal type is that? Is that Linoon or what? I'm gonna look quick. No, we're gonna go for the Ninjask. We're gonna go for the Ninjask. I want you to switch out for the Ninjask. One, because Ninjask actually has Skitter Smack, which is fairly good, and Fury Cutter. And two, I don't want Peonia getting rid of the Golurk. Also, it's better to go target the much lower physical defense on Latios than it is the significantly higher special defense, because it's an 80 base special defense, 80 base physical defense versus 110 base special defense. I shall now farm Nuggies and a Relic Gold, maybe a Relic Base. Wait, you can farm those items? I thought there was a limit to the number of them you could get. Ah, all good. Well, I mean, in that case, just switch out anyway to, for the Rotom anyway. Well, I know the Entralink is OP. I just didn't realize the Entralink could give you those items. I mean, then again, they're self-fodder items. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. When I get there's a Funfest mission in caves that gives a Relic Golden base is really most curious. Fascinating. Highly fascinating. Delightful. So you don't need to beat the game to get the cover and plume fossils then? I'm exploiting Chargestone Cave for profit. Honestly, Chargestone Cave is probably one of my favorite places in all of Generation 5, and that says a lot because I love so many areas in Gen 5. Just, like, okay, you are in a cave that is just this glowing blue cave with rocks floating everywhere. Alright, that's awesome. I mean, the other thing is the glowing blue is literally the same color as Godzilla's Atomic Ray blue, which is freaking awesome. Like extra points. But, you know, switch out Cryogonal for Rotom. The missions I'm doing, you need to be. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, you never know. Because again, like, it would have been good to have. Would have been good to have stuff and things like that. Good stuff and things. Also, I'm gonna get some more water after this. Hydrate if only to outlive one's enemies. Hydrate if only to outlive one's enemies. Wow, Peony actually didn't switch out for once. I mean, it's still better to have this anyway. Based! Turbo based! We have Lucky Power 1 now, and only 41 level to go. I can't have Peony. That's all right. Okay. Well, Martin isn't terrible if he doesn't have Soul Rock. Martin still does a lot of dumb things in Dynamax Adventures. But if he doesn't have Soul Rock, he's actually slightly better. Also, fun thing, Neo, about thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many thanks. So, fun thing I learned about typing in LOL, Neo. Apparently, and there have been literally studies done on LOL, which I find hilarious, that... No, you're not into Will-O-Wisp Latios. You're not into Will-O-Wisp, but there have been studies that people have done on this where the proper way to text LOL or write LOL is in all caps. That was a jerk move. Because if it's in all lowercase, it gives off the impression to a lot of people, again, generally a lot of people, that you aren't taking them seriously, or like they are laughing not at what you are saying, but laughing at you. It comes off almost like passive-aggressive. And like, again, there have been studies done on this that I find freaking hilarious. Well, I mean, I can't do anything because I'm game-ended. So yeah, just Dynamax next turn against the Latios, and then just go for Max Phantasm. You know, I heard that, and the thing is, I only found that out because of a Zoomer VTuber. I only know that because of a Zoomer VTuber. Ah, Bells, you amuse me very good, Bells. Oh, I can see that. So I just don't type like that again. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people probably don't really get as bothered by it. It's only when, like, you ask them, like, does this affect you one way or the other more? Because, I mean, I know I like to try to minimize caps. For two reasons. One, just it looks better not having caps everywhere in the thing. But also, second, it's actually more effort and more work to put in all caps. Because you have to hold down the shift key and then type in the thing, or just press caps lock, and then you have to press caps lock again. So it's a lot easier to go type in LOL in lowercase. I find that fascinating. Yeah, I mean, I tend to also not like that. Like, I capitalize the first letter of a sentence. I capitalize, proper nouns, names, places. But I generally, I mean, again, capitalize for emphasis when, necessary. But in general, I don't really do a lot of caps myself, so I very much agree on that. That was a good Dynamax right there, Carl. Because that would have flatlined you. That would have been a flatlining. Dock Pulse. Should have gone for... That was a good crit. I should have gone for Aura Wheel, so I could out... Well, then it already would have outsped me because it's Dragon Dance +1. Oh, you know what? Good Reflecto screen. Reflecto screens. Now, the real thing is how much that the Ghost is going to do. Yeah, text files in general, YouTube actually gives me your typing to spray glow one. Really? I mean, I know in certain chats there's a thing that, like you put a timer for response times, but I didn't know there's like a YouTube thing of, okay, you're typing too fast. That is a new one. Flatlined, except not really. Lost that part. That's gonna flatline. Oh, it didn't flatline. We win. Let's go. It's a Latios takedown. That is 17 total takedowns. 7 takedowns. 17 down? 7 takedowns? I'm gonna go with a pun, but I can't because I'm stupid. We ball. We ball. Yeah, do yourself to give me one. Really? I did not know that was a thing. Granted, I'm bad at typing. I like to go back and check to generally see if I spell everything right, so I guess I don't really have that encounter too much. Fascinating. Most fascinating. Actually, I'm gonna go look into that. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. That's fascinating. No shiny Morpico. No shiny Mr. Mime. No shiny Rotom. No shiny Latios. Alright. I'm gonna go open up another lobby, and I'm gonna go get some more water. Again, it is important to hydrate, if only to outlive your enemies. It's only a tiny mushroom this run, it looks like. I mean, hey, you can still sell that for the chef lady. She'll still buy that for like a decent chunk of... I mean, it's not as good money, but I mean, it's still something. Still sell fodder items. Yeah, Yeah, Black and White introduced so many little mechanics. I wonder if and when they remake Black and White, if they're going to be adding in like that again, because the Big Nugget was only formerly sellable by one, was only buyable by one person, and then they made it buyable by everyone later on. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Money is money, indeed. I'll be back in a sec. I'll leave you in the very capable hands of the Allosaurus, the true brains behind the operation of the channel. Yes, and we're back with 12 seconds to spare. Hello there, Mr. Dano. Hello there, Pokemon Master, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. I'm a smooth brain. And there we go. Let's go. To be fair, I can read bad writing, but I still can do some crazy fast typing. I want to. I'm actually enough typing paragraphs. It seems like nice. Yeah, my handwriting sucks. I feel that. I'm gonna go Clink Clang. Go for the Mr. Mime. Was a bad run. Tiny Mushroom and Big Pearl. No EXP for the mission. Yeah, at least the self-auto items are self-auto items. But yeah, Mr. Mime with Ice Body. Depending on what we get then. Go for the Blossom. Blossom would be the best pickup. Charmeleon. Alright. I hope we can get a better thing. I mean, I could just go for Metal Sound. But ideally, I'd like a Dark type. Or a Fake Tears user. Ideally. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, I see. Ooh, Crocodile and Mimikyu. Good. No, stop being a stupid controller. Alright, we are gonna go. Let's go to the left first. Alright. Okay, then we're going for the. In that case, we'll go for the Octillery. Okay. I should have puzzled those out sooner. That is my fault. That's on me. That is on me. But yeah, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go Vaporeon, then we're gonna go Octillery. I will swap out for Octillery. That is a guaranteed Acid Spray special defense drop, unlike the prior, you know, the current Clink Clang, which is Metal Sound, is a chance of missing. Yeah, it's better. There are so many trainers in Twist Mountain. Vaporeon has Shadow Ball. No, Vaporeon does not have Shadow Ball. Flareon's the one that has Shadow Ball. Yeah, Flareon and Jolteon actually both have Shadow Ball, I just realized. Yeah, Vaporeon's got Weather Ball, Water Pulse, Haze, and Charm. So many trainers in Twist Mountain. Really? I don't remember how many trainers are in Twist Mountain. I do like them. I do love Unova though. Yeah, Vaporeon Weather Ball is actually one of the strongest moves in all of Dynamax Adventures. Again, it's a Weather Ball. You know, it's a weather boosted Weather Ball move. It's ridiculous strong. Again, there's a boost on top, but it's still ridiculously strong. I like you for interesting. Yeah, for me, I mean, granted, you're talking to a guy who, like, my definition of cute Pokemon is not what most people agree on. Like, I think Magnemite and Beldum are adorable. So that's me. Metal sound, heavy metal noise. I should knock these guys out sooner. Maybe you went through in winter. Because, I mean, I remember in Black and White, depending on the time of year, if it was in winter, you could basically bypass, like, 2/3 of the entirety of Twist Mountain. Maybe I want to stay with the last one, right? Stay with Blossom for now. Stay with Blossom for now. Yeah, stay with Blossom for now. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna carry that over into any Generation 5 remakes to get like the weather mechanic system. Because it was a fairly interesting idea. But the thing is, they've added in regular weather toggles. Well, not really like weather toggles you control, but just weather changing mid-in-game day. Actually, like Xenoblade. Where it would be a bit strange if they actually, you know, go back to that system. Oh, look at what the trainers. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can't avoid the trainers on No Switch. I mean, I know there's a lot of trainers you actually can't avoid, but I know in winter you can bypass almost all of them. Because, again, because of like a sloped hill of snow you can climb up that you can't climb up normally. So we're just gonna go for the we're gonna be going for this, the artillery. This is a heavy artillery. Man, nobody's words. I will take the artillery. I will take the artillery. And yeah, we have Mimikyu. We switch out Blossom for Mimikyu, yes. Actually, no, we don't switch out Blossom for Mimikyu. I hate that the stream is fast. Really, 5 seconds? Normally the latency is not that bad. Remember, just make sure you click the little gray live to see if that brings you up a little bit closer. Adwa's Mountain is good for this mission because a lot of caves and therefore a lot of treasure spots. Fair enough. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many, many thanks. You absolute gigaist of chads. Mission gives 5 minutes time to complete. Nice. Yeah, 5 minutes into this mountain in winter would actually be a fairly solid completion time. But you can go basically anywhere you want. I pushed back for some reason. Gotta go back to live somehow. Sometimes it will boot you back in time for just no reason. That game. Okay, so alright, so one of my friends is playing Xenoblade Chronicles. And he didn't realize one of the characters had learned a certain ability. And it is one of the best arts. Xenoblade's version of basically moves for something like Pokemon, or they're called arts. They didn't realize that they'd learned one of the best arts in the game, like, 15 levels ago. And they're like, yo, midway through the game, so they're like level 40 right now. It's like, they didn't realize that they learned one of the best things in the game. Because you learn everything at set levels. And like, it's one of the best arts in the game for one of the characters. And they didn't have it equipped. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah, no, I love Xenoblade Chronicles combat mechanics. I'm gonna switch out for this. Because I seem impressive that they made that game. Well, the thing is, it's a healing art. So the way Ricky's art is, it's called You Can Do It. We're gonna go for the fairy type. The way that it works is it's basically a fan shape area in front of the character, and it heals all characters that are in that area as well as the caster Ricky. And the more debuffs a character has inflicted on them, the more health they get restored. So, say, okay, you've got Ether defense down, Strength down, Defense down, Pierce inflicted on you. Well, then, You Can Do It gets used on you. You restore a lot of HP. Because, again, the more debuffs you have inflicted on you, the more health you get healed. I mean, Xenoblade is not terribly... Okay, I was going to say Xenoblade is not a terribly hard game. For normal monsters, it's not terribly hard. I am impressed he beat one of the bosses without that art. There is one boss in the game that is a freaking nightmare status if you do not have that art, because basically the 3 characters you're going to want to use for that fight are, well, Shulk, Ricky, and one other character who's a sort of spoiler. And in that, you're only, like, thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. In that, your only methods of healing are Shulk's Light Heal, which I don't trust Shulk's Light Heal because it doesn't heal a whole lot. And Ricky's You Can Do It. Or, well, the other character has a healing art that it's a passive heal, which, like, you recover, like, 65 HP a turn every second or so. And But Ricky's art for You Can Do It heals everyone. It's a very narrow area, so You Can Do It basically always hits everyone. And restores a lot of health to all of the characters. But I mean, I'm impressed they got through that fight without You Can Do It, because I took 3 hours to beat that boss fight, and I had You Can Do It. Again, I love all of Ricky's art names. There is... One of Ricky's art names is literally Say Sorry. Say Sorry, Happy Happy, Hero Time, Bitey Bitey, his talent art is literally called Yoink, and he does actually steal an item from the enemy. Or, if he doesn't steal an item, he can steal stats. So, oh, I failed to snag an item off of you. Well, I steal HP. So I recover HP, and you lose HP. It's so good. Like, Ricky's great. They actually had a handicap because they didn't realize I could upgrade the attack and the ghost area before that. I have no idea what that means. I've never played Mario and Rabbids. Thank you very much, Fire Hunter. Have a very nice day. Ricky's great. Ricky's not OP. He's actually very balanced. Ricky is a jack-of-all-trades character. However, unlike most jack-of-all-trades, he is not master of none. He is incredibly good at any job that you really put him on. You want him to be Team Tank. That's fine. He's got a lot of HP. He has the most HP of any character in the game. He doesn't have the highest defenses. You know, he's almost like Wigglytuff in terms of stat distribution with a lot of HP. You know, good defenses, but a lot of HP just sponge hits. And he can take as well, no one swaps out. He can be your physical attacker with your physical arts. He can be an ether attacker with ether arts. He can be healer, support. He's got buffing arts that, you know, buff your stats. He's great. The funny thing is, originally, when they were, like, beta testing Xenoblade Chronicles, you know, Switch? When they were beta testing Xenoblade Chronicles, Ricky was supposed to have the lowest health of all characters in the game. They ran one build where they put Ricky's HP up to 9999 maximum just for the just shenanigans and giggles. And everybody loved it so much. They decided, you know, we're going to make Ricky the HP sponge. We're going to do that. And it's great. You know, Ricky's actually not OP. There are no characters in Xenoblade Chronicles that I would say are overpowered. Just go for Icy Wind. There are no characters in Xenoblade Chronicles that I would say are overpowered, except for possibly one. But even then, that's for specific reasons. That's for basically combo reasons. All of them are actually very balanced. Look, one is a bit underpowered because they're a team healer, and in a game like Xenoblade Chronicles, having a healer that is basically unrestricted is kind of insane. Mario & Rabbids is a strategy game where you have to shoot enemies with toys. Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen it. I've never played it. I mean, I've never played a Mario game until recently, well, last year. Yeah, I've heard good things about it though. But, you know, Ricky's great. I'm gonna send you a GIF of Ricky. You are never going to believe what Ricky looks like. The greatest character in the whole game. The greatest character in the whole game right there. Ricky, the legendary hero pawn. Ah, he's great. I love this guy, he's great. I'm interested in Xenoblade Chronicles. I've never played it. It sounds like it's the thing is, it's not really strategic. It's basically a real-time battling. So Have you played, like, Final Fantasy VII Remake, or Rebirth? Have you played, like... I've never played it, but, like, from the way things look, it looks similar, where things are all in real time, your skills are all on timer-based cooldowns. Yeah, Ricky's adorable. Ricky's adorable. Like, everything's on a timer cooldown, your auto attacks go off at a set interval timer. Yeah, Interlink, make sure candy's viable. Oh, that's insane. Viable rare candies back in the days of Generation 5 in this economy? Localized entirely into my backyard. That's amazing. I know the polygraph one is on the Switch. I didn't know about that one, though. Interesting. But yeah, no, it's not turn-based. It is very much not turn-based, but I actually like that. Again, the way that they have things work for Xenoblade, it's a very good game. I recommend checking out Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of it. No Octillery, no Vaporeon, no Mimikyu, no Latios. Yeah, I mean, I recommend checking out Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of it. That was, I mean, I think at this point he probably has done 120 plus episodes, because he ended off for that series when I last checked. And this is before the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition came out. It was at 119 episodes. And during one of his meetups with John during, John and Tim during the Runaway Guys recording session for Dokapon Kingdom, he actually said he wants to somehow go back and make a 120th episode. Because because he wants to just, make it 120 because 119 bothers him. It's just like, it's so close. He wants to be a nice round even number. Or over 120. One by one missions, fossils, hard scales, Evo stones, or candies, and something called sweethearts. All by was. I'm pretty sure sweethearts are status cures. It's basically a lava cookie, or is it lava cookie, or is it a healing item? So I've heard of the sweetheart the sweetheart item. It's an item. Last DA of the day is gonna be queuing up. Let's go. Sweetheart Pokemon. I don't know what to spell the name. Oh yeah, no, his name is Riki. Ricky, like this. Ricky. Love Ricky. When I started in Xenoblade. But I haven't finished it. Got one part where they first entered the giant tree of the creatures that look like Ricky. Yes, the Nopon. So you got to Magna Forest. Yeah, Magna Forest. Like, that's one thing about that game that just, when you look back, it's like, oh, I'm so far into the game. It's like, you're not even 20% into the game. It's like, you basically have just started by the time you get to Magna Forest. The game is massive. Like, I think in many ways, it's bigger than Breath of the Wild. Because, I mean, the difference between it and BOTW is that with Breath of the Wild, there is no plot. Okay, it is. Oh, yeah. Glorified Potion. Everybody earns one of those games. Yeah, I'd recommend it. I recommend it. Well, the thing is, the Xenoblade games are all in different timelines. So, the Xenoblade games are all yes, Xenoblade Chronicles is on the Switch. Every Xenoblade game is on the Switch other than Chronicles X, which is on the Wii U. I do very much recommend getting the Switch one because it's Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. There is extra content in Definitive Edition. And, it's... Well, I mean, there's things about it. Oh yeah, Kyle Valerie, you can join in. We're always happy to have people pop in. That's the reason why we do Dynamax Adventures with viewers. Is specifically so you guys can join in. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you guys haven't done so as well. Yeah, I love Chronicles. I think it is a great game. I love the characters. I love the writing. Like, it is a game that gives me the same feeling I get when I rewatch Star Wars The Clone Wars. I have been rewatching Star Wars The Clone Wars for, what, like a decade at this point? If not, actually more than a decade at this point. And I will notice new things that are foreshadowing other things every time I watch that series, even though I've watched it like 7 times plus through. And the same thing happens with Xenoblade Chronicles. I notice, oh, this is foreshadowing this thing. Or, I thought this thing meant this, but really it meant this thing. It's so clever. I'm going to go for the Guildmaster Wiggles. Ooh, all these are good options. Go for the Sneasel. And then Neo go for the Frostmoth. Oh, there's been a third Xenoblade for a while. There's been like the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has been out for a few years. Because there's Xenoblade Chronicles, Xenoblade Chronicles X, then Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and then Definitive Edition. But, you know, there's been... We're going to go to the right. We're going to go grab that Tyrantrum. You know, there's been a third one for, like, over a year at this point. Because there was a DLC for the third one that was announced, like, earlier this year. Man, no. It's game's great. And one thing that just... Actually, I've been on the loop for a long while. I mean, I'm out of the loop of, like, just gaming stuff in general, Neo. No need to be self-conscious about that. Like, you're talking to a guy who first played a Mario game last year. You're talking to a guy who has only played, I think, what, 5 Zelda games to completion? I'm working on them. But we're making progress. We're making progress, slowly but surely. Yeah, it is an impressive level of dumbery for us. So Dynamax the Sneasel, if the Sneasel survives, and Frostmoth go for Weather Ball when the Sneasel Dynamaxes. Got a relic gold. That's 10k in my pocket. It's great. Let's stare down Tyrantrum. That's Tyrantrum, not Tyranitar. I do love Tyrantrum though. I love it. Hello, Slammin. You're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. There is no need to worry. There is no need to worry. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Stare down, Tyrantrum. Maxroy. Okay, good. That was probably the least damaging move it could have used on any of us. And actually, thank you for giving me a power bonus. Yeah, I know, I mean, I get Rhydon, Rhyhorn mixed up as well. There's a lot of Pokemon I actually mix up the names on, so I feel you on that. I entirely feel, actually, wow. That's... I did not expect to do that much damage. I know I'm +2, but that's a lot more than I expected. Wow. You know, there's a lot I can say about Generation 6 that I am not a big fan of. Tyrantrum and Aurorus, both of the fossils, I have nothing negative to say about. I love them. They are, I think that they are my #1 and #2 favorite Pokemon from Kalos, period. Which is absolutely amazing. Also, fun little detail about Tyrantrum and Aurorus. Tyrantrum's thing on the top of its head, that's a crown. You know, King, T-Rex, Tyrant King Lizard. Rawr. Aurorus, little pattern on its head is a tiara. Yep. That is a thing. Also, another boost. Nice. We need more money Pokemon. Boony Pokemon? Looks like a skeleton. Oh, Bony! Hunting Goat Legend that looks like a skeleton. Is Skeletor. The dinosaur generation are awesome. I can admit the different fossils. Like, I like Rampardos. I don't care as much for Bastiodon. Like, Rampardos, I like because it's silly. It literally just rams its head and everything. I love it. I mean, I like the Pachycephalosaur. They're pretty cool. Bastiodon, though, not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it. It is literally just face wall. Heck, if they go Ghost Fire, it'll literally make it Ghost Fire. I mean, there's already a Ghost Fire type, but yeah, I would love it. I mean, there'd be some copyright issues if they go into Ghost Rider, though, but that'd be awesome. I'd be okay with it. I'd entirely second that motion. New switch. I do indeed love the stuff and things. The stuff and things that do be stuff and things. We're gonna go for the ghost type next. We're gonna go for the ghost. My disappointment, there may not be more fossil Pokemon. I mean, I have a feeling we're gonna be getting more fossil Pokemon. I have a sneaking suspicion we're gonna be getting more fossil Pokemon. I'm disappointed there might not be any more fossil Pokemon. My favorite dinosaurs and ankylosaurs, and it wasn't a Pokemon stuff of it. Yet. I think this was pretty cool. Look, I'm still surprised how long it took them to make a T-Rex Pokemon. I mean, I don't think I will ever get past that. That it took them, what, almost 2 decades? I think it was actually 2 decades for them to make a T-Rex Pokemon. Let's see. Pokemon XY release date. 2013. Announced by Iwata in 2013. Released in 2013. Okay. I mean, still just shy of 2 decades for them to make a T-Rex. Was 17 years before they made T-Rex Pokemon. I'm very surprised it took that long. I mean, T-Rexes are awesome. I mean, I applaud the restraint. That, because they could have done that at any point, and everyone would have loved it. Because I mean, who doesn't love T-Rex? It is literally the most famous dinosaur in the world. I have 2 boxes of eggs, or not on there, not in front of me. I like the bone club. I feel like it could do really cool ideas. Maybe it goes rock type. I like the bone club. I thought they could do that with a really good idea. Cool ghost type and rep for sure. Yeah, they could do it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if they would do something, I feel probably would be like a rock steel type. If they do an Ankylosaurus, because again, it's like a armor thing, maybe armory thing. We never know. It'd be pretty cool though. I would love to see more dinosaurs. Yeah, I hope though that I hope if they do add more fossil Pokemon, they don't do them like they did with the Galar fossils, because I'm not the biggest fan of the Galar fossils. I mean, I get why they did it. It's a historical reference about British people not really understanding how to put dinosaur skeletons together. But as Pokemon, they look weird. One of my favorite Godzilla is Anguirus. I mean, there's like 15 billion spellings of Anguirus. There are as many different spellings of that character as he has appeared in movies. Which, I mean, is par for the course of a lot of the Godzilla monsters. They have gone through a number of different names, as in, like, just ways of spelling the name. Like, Ghidorah has... Like, there's somewhere there's no O in Ghidorah. There's somewhere there is no O and there's no H at the end of his name. There's somewhere it is, you know... Ghidorah, just without the H at the end. Again, there's so many different ways to spell the thing. It's the exact same name. T-Rex, famous carnivore. Yeah. Well, I mean, the T-Rex is the most famous dinosaur, period. Do we switch off this thing? Do we switch out for the Palisand? Well, I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. Yes, Ankylosaur looking one with all the spikes coming out. Yes, the first monster Godzilla ever fought in another kaiju film. Godzilla Rise Again. Yeah, I actually had a video. I was actually in sort of in the works making a video about Anguirus. Which also, fun little fact. Whenever I used to play Godzilla Unleashed with my brother, do I have the game right next to me? Oh, I do. Whenever I would play Godzilla Unleashed with my brother, I would use Anguirus and just clown on him. Now, because Destroya in Godzilla Unleashed is the most overpowered character in existence. Whenever there were people who did tournaments of Godzilla Unleashed things, it was a rule that Destroya was banned. because he's stupid, broken, and OP. And I would just clown on my brother when he would play Destroya, and just like, no, with Angears. He's like, no, you lose. You lose. It was so fun. Yeah, Angears. Love Angears. It was fun. Like, basically, Destroya in Godzilla Unleashed was basically that game's equivalent of Meta Knight from Brawl. It was insane how overpowered he was. And I was like, well, no, which, I mean, again, that goes into something I've said for a long time. You can have the most overpowered character in existence in a video game. If you give them to someone who doesn't know what they're doing, or you put them up against a better player, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, when I played Smash, you know, I remember, like, yeah, Meta Knight's the most overpowered character in the game, you guys say. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to play. It doesn't matter that he's overpowered, or you guys say he's overpowered. I suck at the game. Okay, he's overpowered in a fighting game if you don't. Exactly. That's exactly my stance on things. It is no character is overpowered. I mean, again, it's the same way that I feel about a lot of Smogon things, where I feel most of the time, it is just I don't want to have to figure out how to play against another thing. Because I just cannot be bothered. It's just a generalized annoyance with a thing. Is more so. Well, again, I mean, it's been a long time since I've actually played, you know, Smash, and I'm talking about, like, originally Brawl Meta Knight, which, again, I think a lot of times people just kind of like it. But again, you never know. Again, I've never been a good player when it comes to games like that, so something could be overpowered and I just don't know how to play it. But generally, when it comes to characters in fighting games, I do often attribute that much more to the skill level of the player using it. Because, again, it's real time. It's reaction, counter-react, and if you're a good player and you have good reaction, you know the way the characters operate, you can play better than someone who doesn't know that. And again, that goes into, again, strength of characters. It's not like with Pokemon where it's just turn in, turn out, and there's prediction, but it's not like you're reacting in real time, which I think that plays a lot more in, again, which is why I could never play Brawl. I just don't have that reaction. I lack the critical reaction times. I've seen half the clip. Says back, man, no fight list. But yeah, we are not going to turn this into a Smash Bros. Argument discussion thing. So, in this case, Neo, I would side with Roost. Because I know Roost. I know he plays a lot of Smash. I know he's very good at it. I would be more inclined to agree with Roost. You know, switch. The thing is, I find it fun, and thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. I find it funny how people do kind of try to make Smash into, like, a competitive thing, when Nintendo themselves is like, it's not meant to be a competitive game. It's a party game where you go and just have fun with your friends. I love that. I'm gonna go... Citrus Berry. I always found that funny. The Pac-Man are actual prophets. I swear they see 5 minutes into the future when they lock in. So that they're literally just Shulk. They are Shulk and they can see the future. This is very serious. Ooh, serious questions. Serious question time. Serious question time. Let's see. Adios. Guardian, adios. Mouse man, I have 5. As my main, I have 5. Roost amuses me very good. Roost amuses me very good. Let's go beam. How can Little Mac save himself if someone knocks him too far off of the ring? All of this stuff, I have no freaking clue because I know nothing about Smash Bros. I know absolutely heckin' nothing about Smash Bros. Yeah, if you're gonna Dynamax the Sneasel, Dynamax and go for your dark moves. I'd recommend going for the dark moves if we're gonna Dynamax the Sneasel. Because then it's gonna allow both the Wigglytuff and the Frostball to do more damage with our other moves by dropping its special defense. Hello there, Fox. Welcome, welcome. I'm on part 18 of part 23. Nice. Glad you're enjoying it. Well, usually you have to just give up. If you KO punch, you can use a little bit of distance, hopefully recover, assuming items are off in tournament firework stages. Okay, make a corn effective. Whoosh. I am not good with her. Nice, persists. Shiny Illumise. Nice. Very nice. Alright, we are good. And we just game end Latios quick fast in a hurry. I'd have to try that route. Good. Always good. Always try. Let's try strategies and try the plans. I'm an Mac man, nor play against them. Feel so free to give your main info on it and answer your own question. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I whenever I played Smash, it was Pit, Samus Power Suit, was Bait, or Ridley occasionally. Was all I ever played, and even then, it was like, I'm so bad. I'm still bad. Skill issues. Oh yeah, right. You can't use first impression. It's only first turn you can use first impression. I'm terrible against Waterloo because it's terrible air team. Yes, 2-turn KOs. Let's go. I play Roy of all Fire Emblem characters. Yeah, I remember Little Mac is really bad recovery, but best view of him is upset, but not much. Interesting. Again, I know nothing about Smash Bros. And things. You're welcome. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. This is going to be our final encounter of the day. So let's check and see what we get. And we're going to go raid our friend Donkey Bon and Planty. They're doing some Dynamax Adventures. Are they raiding? Okay, no, they're not. Okay, they're not raiding. They're not raiding. They are still live. Okay. Yo! Yo! It's a shiny Tyrantrum! I love it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Look at Blue Dino. Look at Blue Dino. Rawr. What a way to end. What a way to end. Welcome in. Koropi Gaddis, welcome. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more. I love Dynamax Adventure. I love this thing. I love this thing. What a way to end. What a way to end. I mean, we were looking for a blue dragon. It wasn't the blue dragon we were looking for, but it's the one that we'll take, because it's a good blue dragon. I love it. What a heckin' thing. Oh boy, that was fun. Well, we are gonna go raid Planty and Donkey Bon. They're doing random Dynamax Adventures. Let's go send the love. Let's go send the love over to them. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, everyone. Thank you, Kayla. Yeah, I'm happy for it as well. It's been a while since we got a shiny, and you know what? We've been getting a little bit of dragon shinies lately. But I'll see you all tomorrow, where we're going to be hunting... I think tomorrow's Kyurem, right? It's either Kyurem or it's no, it's Kyurem, because, yeah, no, it's Kyurem. Next is Kyurem. Alright. I'll see you guys then.